I was a little down low in the streamer commentary. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, I only just noticed that voice chats are restricted, but yeah.
They are restricted? Okay, I don't know. But yeah, hello with that intro, that unintended intro. Hello everyone. Welcome to the next Ikaruga Disciple Festival, number 9 indeed. And oh yeah, I have to position button. And these are our lovely contestants. And I think for everyone who doesn't know what the Ikaruga Disciple Festival is, if it's your first time tuning in, it's a festival where players get a coach assigned to them, and then they get coaching, and then they will duke it out on the last day, on this day, on the Ikaruga Disciple Festival. And it's usually lots of fun. We have the commentator, we have the coaches commentate if they want to, and we interview each contestant. And yeah, it's usually lots of fun. There are lots of the older ones on YouTube, not all of them, I'm afraid, but yeah, with all of that out of the way, I think it's time for us. And I'm joined by the lovely Ancestor, one of Europe's best banks, and soon to be Europe's #1 bank, but soon.
Absolutely. In time, of course, but yeah, we keeping up good work, and without events like Ikaruga Disciple Festival, I wouldn't be as far as I am without others and without those I play with and against. So yeah, already gonna plug in. Sign up for the next one. Be sure, be ready, and await your turn. It's peak, simply a peak, and also it's also peak that there's 2 of me apparently. But it's fine. It's secret ninjutsu technique.
Yeah,
you won't get it.
I could either only group you with everyone with our guests, or I could have you. No, I can't only have you at my side, that's the issue. So I just decided in Bank Spirit, in Ashura, he also duplicates himself. It only makes sense for you to be twice here.
So true. But yeah, once again, very thankful for having this event take place. After all, not every day we get to coach new players and connect them with the older and more experienced players of the characters. So, always as is a pleasure. But to be pleased even further, we have to see the fruits of their labors. First off, we have Geryl and Dendras. Yes?
Exactly, yes. And Geryl, Dendras, Dart, and Ikita Kayato, if you have the time, feel free to pull up in voice chat and go to the lobby so you can spectate yourself without any lag.
Okay, let me just send them over a request to join the lobby real quick. And hello there.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, Geryl's in voice chat. I'm just gonna ping it.
Hello.
Hello there, Dendras.
Dendras is here, and Geryl. The players are already here. That's nice to see. Also, like a little bit of backstory behind those coaches that we found. So, like Ikito is a long-time viewer of the stream, artist, and Noel Naoto Goat that no one knew. And I felt like he's a perfect person to coach Dendras, because Dendras likes to do the comment grab on S, and Noel has a similar one. I don't use it at all, and many don't use it, but Ikito is also a big fan of using it. So I feel like good coach, good fit on their side. And for Geryl, we had like lots of issues finding a Mu 12 coach, like those that we had in mind declined, at least for this time. Next time they might be in, and so like a goat from the Mu 12 server, like an American player, a strong new player, Dart, was volunteering to help out in this event, and that's also one of the reasons why we will have the international set at the end.
Yeah, and speaking of international, we are in fact looking forward to branching out both with coaches and players, hopefully setting up beginner matches in other regions as well, so that we can spread the cheer of the festival as well as the good cheer between the players. So yeah, we'll have to work on that, but at the very least we have the right spirit, if nothing else. And hello there, Lumbria. Yeah. Let's see if Dart will pull up to the wish.
Yes, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I think both Ikito and Dart might not pull up, so it's probably best to ask the disciples how the coaching has
maybe
been.
I will try to ask him.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a minute.
Also, yeah, this is on me, by the way. I should ask the coaches beforehand if they can make it, and maybe... Oh, we have Dart here.
Opa.
It's a goat. Let's go.
Holy.
Hello.
And Ikito as well. Okay, now both of them are here. Nice.
Yeah, speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil, indeed. I was a little bit impatient.
Very well. Then let us begin with the interview. Let's start off with Geryl and Dart. Well, obviously, Mu12 is not a very common character, not in EU nor NA, even though in NA there are a couple of people who play her consistently. But, yeah, I imagine that even with setbacks like this, there is quite a bit to learn about Mu12. What do you have to learn mostly with her?
Honestly, the hardest part is just consistently like converting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Steins just completely mess you up, and when you're first starting and you can't do any combos and you have to be aware of like your distance to the corner. It's just so much to keep track of. So most of the stuff that I provided to Geryl is just contextual, like here's how you convert in this situation, and here's how you convert in this situation. It's it's not easy, but he's improved a ton in just the last week, so I'm hopeful.
Yeah, hope after all dies last. And yeah, from fighting a couple of Mu12s, those Steins really do sometimes mess up the combos when you least expect them, no less. But with Dendras, yeah, Geryl. How was it to learn Mu12?
I was playing Mu12 before I started playing Terror, so I had some experience. But to be honest, Mu12 is hard to learn on yourself because there is not too much information, and she's very cryptic in how the Steins work and how to convert it and so on. And also the usual optimal combos or the beginner combos, there is a lot of misinformation. So I was doing something that was a lot harder than it should be, and the reward wasn't worth it. So I was frustrated from it, but thanks to that I learned optimal combos and combos I'm able to learn usually.
Yeah, this sounds good, but this does land me a question. That is there really no very good reliable source about how to learn Mu?
Not really, no. You can always ask in the Mu Discord, and people will be happy to help, but not really any active players, and the dust loop is not the most straightforward to parse. It's really easy to
overlook something.
The wrong combos, and the way her combos work, they're like broken into segments, and you don't know how do you combine them. It's a mess.
Yeah, it's a broken puzzle.
Also, I would say a lot of the combos are dependent on timing or have delays in them, and the Desselie don't say where the delays are. So doing it without the other Mu12 main is a lot harder because you don't have any comparison.
Damn, that actually just sucks. God.
I was learning one combo a day, whole day, and I didn't know why I dropped it, and and there was a delay after super jump. So,
well, this is certainly a eye-opening information for me because, so certainly buying is, for example, is much more documented. You can find documents on the littlest of things.
Yeah, he's too documented, I'd say. I have a little bit of a follow-up question though. Dart and Geryl, I noticed that like the Mu12 has like a starter guide. Is that a resource that you could recommend, or is it definitely like stay clear from it? So in case someone else is looking to learn Mu12, what would be your recommendation, where to go and what to do?
The starter strategy guide is usually just the base stuff.
Her starter guide is good. It's mostly are you talking about the one on the dust loop, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I think
it's mostly like neutral information and like things to think about when you're playing, which are good. But all the little things when you're trying to do combos and like optimize her, it doesn't have any of that. So
Damn.
You can work your way around in neutral, and that'll work against, up to about intermediate level players. But you'll definitely hit a wall around there where people are just like reacting to stuff. Like, what do you do when someone knows how to block Muse 6B? There's not information for stuff like that. So
most of the time, people have to improvise. I see.
Yeah, she's kind of developed, but most of the strong players with her were from about 3+ years ago. So all the footage is old. The game's changed a lot since then. Level of play has increased a lot. It's
quite a lot. Yeah. All right. Thank you for your information. That was actually pretty insightful regarding Blue 12 and resource. But
I would say basic guide is good for navigation from bad habits. He usually runs about using bad options in neutral. And that's all from my side.
Yeah, fair enough. And let's move on to Dendras Kito. Noel, is she, by the words of your competitors, is she more well documented than Mo 12? I suppose let's start with this.
Honestly, I didn't look up for much resources because when I learned her, I mostly just saw some videos on high level players and just tried to imitate them. Since Noel is not a very complicated character, it's pretty easy to learn her, and even like her optimal combos and stuff are pretty much easy. Since with her stance, it's most of the time the same combo ender and things like that. Even when you start the combo, it's not very different from the other. So yeah, that's why it was really easy for me to coach Dendras, even though I never coached someone before.
If the character allows, then why not?
I also want to chime in regarding resources because Ikito didn't know and maybe he wants to check them out himself or like direct other people to it. I know that there's like a big PDF document, a strategy guide, which has like combos for every starter, and also her Dust Loop combo section is very It's pretty good, yes. It's like, I'd say like learn the entire combo and then just skip the rest if you're in a hurry. But the entire combo is really, really helpful. And there's also like some stuff. So yeah, if you don't have a coach, I feel like these are the two places to go. The Noel Discord to get the hands on the document and the Dust Loop. Unfortunately, there's no starter guide, but yeah, that's about that. And now let's Dendras again. I'm sorry for chiming in, but I feel like this might be important for some people.
You have all the right. And yeah, Dendras, how was it to learn Noel? Because a lot of people look down on her a bit because of her seemingly low place on the tier list, but how fun was it, I have to ask?
Well, it was very fun. I had a blast, and well, it was a little hard since like I was learning her from scratch, like from literally 0-0.
Yep.
But I had fun and I learned a lot.
And that is what matters. Very great, but what do we want to see is the fruits of your labors, you two. So, if you will, then let's get the show on the road.
Oops.
Yeah, we still get mixed up a bit from time to time between who is the coach and who is the player, so do permit us a bit of a fumble here and there. Regardless, let's see how this goes. Burn. Yeah, if you so desire, you can commentate by yourself or with us, since that was the initial intent behind this too. Make people shit talk and make it more, what's it called, higher stakes a bit.
I've never commented before, but I can certainly comment.
Yeah, I mean, your microphone is good enough, and it only takes 1 moment to start, so let's get it, let's try. You're learning as well, so in the true Ikarugan festival spirit. Okay, good
All right,
usage
so we
of
got
barrel.
Geryl spacing himself out quite well, and
Yeah.
yep, abusing. Noel wants to do those jump normals.
They're very multi-hit, good stagger, as well as starting her offense, but punished for not blocking the
Yep.
Steins once
Ooh,
again.
good OD. Oh, no punish though.
Okay,
Good
Exceed working out. Well done. Okay, what's gonna be for the OK? Okay, 6B.
Nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
It's very hard to know what to do. Okay, yeah. It's panicking a little bit.
Yeah. A lot of options, and I believe the match, the nerfs, the stream getting to him, but
100%. I completely understand that.
yeah, let's
It's
don't
good
get the
though.
wall.
Keeping the 2A mashes prevents Noel from going into drive.
And Noel going into drive is quite fatal in most cases scenarios at intermediate and lower. Oppa.
Oh.
Okay, it's overhead to get Abaredo. Okay. Good usage of Steins and yeah. And 6B again, not block. Tries to reset. Oppa. Okay. Does not get the dash cancel, but I feel like Geryl is in fact trying to get the dash cancel after that 2-2.
Yeah, he's panicking a little bit, not getting his confirms.
Yeah. Okay. Good backdash and patience
How do you
as
punish
well.
it? Okay.
That is a question that many want answers to. Okay, good OD on overhead.
Oh,
Geryl could have made that OD save by 4D canceling and jumping, but I don't think he knows that.
Yeah, Oppa. Okay,
Oh.
good. Counter assault. And a
Yep.
Jace.
Jump C.
Yeah, Geryl taking the first match. A bit
Panicking
shaky from
bit,
both.
but
Yeah,
yep.
It
He
still works.
clutches it out in the end.
doing wonders. Oppa.
How will
Ah, wait.
Dendras adapt?
Don, you... Don, you're a bum, Don. You forgot to set it to first to fight.
No rematch.
Will we restart the room?
But yeah,
Restart it.
okay, for this
Reset,
one,
bro.
let's... Oh. Okay, let's restart the room so it
If
will be
it's-
quicker for the later.
If it's 5 matches, for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna take a bit too much time pressing it again. Okay, Don Vippo. Don Bibippo. Why not? Yeah, I'm already in. Okay, copy link address. Yeah, there it is. Oppa. And don't forget the auto pass down. Yeah. It's BB streams. There has to be some scuff. Otherwise, it wouldn't feel like BB at all. Okay, Kito, Dart. Geryl and Dendras. Okay. Well, but from what I've seen, yeah, very good. Dendras was trying to utilize as much space as possible with his Steins. Though, yeah, in some situations it seems that, yeah, some work needs to be done, like micro dashes, for example. But he did very well for the first match.
Yep. It's a lot to keep track of.
Okay.
I
Let's see.
suspect we might see some more drive shenanigans now.
Yeah, as you said. Speak of the devil. Oppa, good throw. But not much of a follow-up. Still 4D. Yeah, the reload, messing up the combo a bit.
Ooh,
Okay.
the misinput on the air fireball.
Okay, so the Steins. Actually, burst works out there. Okay. Yeah, footsies are happening.
Make space. Yep.
Wow, what a dodge. And a 3C, finding a mark. Okay, yes, it seems that break made Dendras a bit more confident. Okay, oh, that was a unfortunate 5A instead of 6A. Okay, yeah.
Oh, he did it again.
Yeah. Okay, needs a bit more practice there, but it works.
Yeah. There's just too many different confirms to practice.
Yeah. Okay, good
It just
interrupt.
takes games.
Yeah, takes games, takes experience, and takes heart. Oppa. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That is
Oh,
a bit too
he
late.
panicked a little bit, didn't know which
Yeah.
confirm to go for.
Still did a better part of the combo, so that is good. Any health advantage
Alright.
is a health advantage. Oppa. Okay, 3C once again hitting, but yeah, those micro dashes not getting in. Good OD and the crash. Wow.
Oh, he almost
Yeah,
canceled it.
if he
needs the
challenged
micro
it.
dashes.
Yeah. Wait, when you have the buttons. Oppa. And a throw
An
on
insane
landing.
throw. That was
Like quite the nerves of steel, I have to say.
Wow.
Unlike them who do stay blocking, it probably would have gotten thrown. Oh my god. Okay. 6B. Very brave. Oppa. Especially since it takes Steins 30 frames to wind up an attack. So, Oppa.
He's just a little bit too slow on the confirms.
Yeah.
He knows
Okay.
what he wants to go for, but isn't quite ready.
As how was that eye? The eyes are afraid, but the hands are.
Yeah,
Are doing.
exactly. Yeah.
Oppa. Okay, gets
Okay,
straight to
yep.
C. And damn, it's active enough. I thought it was not gonna hit because it was not gonna be active, but then I
it was
remembered.
So close.
Yeah. It was like a couple of frames of difference. But good. 1-1. Okay. Looking like we have a good match on our hands, but I have to say too, both of them have a decent amount of matches. Have you both told them to go out and explore on their own to fight?
I didn't even need to. He plays all the time.
Oh, hell yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to catch him during... Cannot much say about that. Oppa. It's the burst. J2C. Oh, good over the right, but they did... Yeah, for the air stall on the equation of Steins, it was quite useful. Wow. Yeah, very brave contest. Holy moly. And like crown under.
Crazy mashes. Yeah. Wow.
If they work. Okay, overhead, but a bit too late on the fall. Okay, that is a confirm. Almost. Okay, and a 3C again. And Dendras pulling ahead.
Geryl is remembering to stand block the drives, which is good.
Yeah, that is true, since the only low option that she does have. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is true. Oppa. But yeah, the Noel classic burst into optic. What's it called? Not the optic. The optic barrel. I almost said optic flare, like it was a camera. Okay. And the I actually don't know Noel buttons. That's actually a travesty. Goddamn. Okay, Dendras pulling ahead. Except Noel plays.
He-
To be fair, yeah, Noel is neither most played nor most seen character, so... But same can be said about Mu, so... What can you do? But? Okay. Optic Barrel. Good block on a 6B, but the Fatal. Yeah. 6B? Yep. The reload and the... Wow. And the Fatal! Oh, yeah. Does not get a full combo with the Ikutachi.
I wish he'd use DP a little bit more. It would make
Good
this
blocks.
pressure a lot easier to deal with.
Yeah, absolutely. Oi. Okay, that's a confirm, but the second 2C, I think, doesn't
Good
get
block.
count. Yeah. Very good blocks from... Oi, both of them! And...
Oh, he almost went into the combo.
Yeah. Since apparently this super is comboable into another super in the corner, actually. I had to learn that hard way by playing the man known as Noel's Pop. Okay. Opa. Yeah. Okay. Oh, good interrupt with the optic barrel. Those steins could have been fatal. Opa. Oh, the 6B! The hitbox, unfortunate. Okay. Oh, that's a 5C whiff. But yeah, not if 5A punish would have been much more convenient there. And okay. What? Dendras on. Yeah. Dendras was simply not afraid to run a little bit farther. Okay, then. Yeah, if you're wondering what level this is, and then it's like level 0, like, gah. Okay. But if nothing else, I feel that Geryl is gonna benefit quite a lot from Mode 12 overall. Because, yeah, even though he plays mainly Taokaka, having played another type of game plan and accident birthplate, still more capitalization, different kind of game plan, that's once I open a bit. Okay. Oh, that's a confirm, but no Ikutachi misinput. Damn. Simply not afraid. Also, I was wondering how much were you instructing him to use what's it called? Backdash of Murakumo units.
Oh, you don't have to tell Murakuma players to use backdash, they'll just use it.
It's ingrained
It's
in
just
their
what
blood.
you do. Like, you have such an insane backdash, you're gonna use it.
Yeah, it's one of the better backdashes the game has to offer, so why not? Opa! 60 whiff! Yes! 60 whiff, like, if I remember correctly, 1.5 seconds of recovery.
Yep, it is definitely not good to whiff.
Yeah. Pop. It does not get a 665. Opa. Optic barrel. Oof. Okay, but at the very least, steins are still on deck.
Confirmed for that.
Yeah. Overhead, good one. The low crush. Okay. Yeah, now that
Almost did the cross up too.
yeah.
He's just almost getting all the combos. Just needs a little bit more experience.
Okay. Good throw first. Not yet. Now. Okay, so Optic Barrel was dangerous and a J2C whiff. Yikes. Whiffing with that kind of
burst.
yeah, makes one feel bad.
Oh, I just got disconnected.
Let me just provide. Here we are.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And let's see. Will Geryl be able to turn this around? Actually, Carmine? I do wonder if Geryl made this, took it from somewhere.
I haven't
But
seen
looks-
it before. I assume he made
Yeah.
it.
It doesn't say it, but let's hope so. Opa, 6B, again not blocked, left Dendras on the defensive. But what? Wow, RDP.
RDP, wow.
Most unexpected of places and good overdrive on 6B. Rush trigger, good barrier. Not letting Dendras capitalize on it too much. Good. A bit too slow.
Yep. Just always a little bit behind
Yeah.
on each of the confirms.
How tight are the confirms, have to ask?
It's especially confirms like off of 6B, you have to place a Stein and then also go into normal, so it's pretty tight. Any delay can mess it up.
Yeah, understandable. And yeah,
Nice.
Point.
the reversal. 1 HP remaining. And the optic barrel finished the job. Dendras on set point. What I have to say I like about Dendras' game plan is that he utilizes those, as you said in the beginning, Noel air buttons as well as Noel air movement. Very hard to contest for most characters. Good
He
6
especially struggles with very aggressive playstyles because the Steins take so long to start up, and they don't fire if you block. So,
that was pretty poke. Okay, yep.
So I like how Geryl's making space, but he's not capitalizing on Noah having to run him down.
Okay. Damn, the Steins are completely different. Went to space. Good block.
Good blocks.
And that's a reload. Yeah, no capitalization. Okay. Is he gonna try to run up Astral? Oh, not this time. Dendras not living to tell the tale. Geryl. Match point for him. Okay, good 5C. The dead zone. And as I imagine that Rush, she struggles a bit with Rushdown because of that as well. Of 6C's dead zone. Opa. Man, what a challenge. Oof. And the counter hit. Almost blocked. What?
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 Awesome.
I guess we see something new every day. BlazBlue never change. Well, change sometimes. Okay, now what
like
he
activating
needs...
the OD and just running away.
Yeah, I mean, the Steins... Steins do gain level 2 or 3, I believe, in Overdrive, as well as needing only 15 frames to charge up. So, yeah. Perhaps there will be a reverse sweep to 4-4. Who knows?
I'd like to see this go to the full game. Yeah.
Still, even with a bit of a nervous shaking hands, Geryl does showcase that he has an understanding in his eyes. And Oppa first. And he is doing good with the tools that he has been provided to him. Oppa. Okay, 6A not up. The challenge.
He's blocking those overheads.
Yeah. Oh, it's Tsurugi. The knowledge of the elders, if I remember correctly in the translation.
I think you're right.
Okay.
Ooh, that would have been a big confirm.
Oppa, J2C, but 6B. Oh no!
Oh, the 16 whip!
That reversal actually got hit. Insane. Optic Barrel and Dendras. Set point again.
He should be getting burst back this round, so not all hope is lost.
That is true. Oppa, good J2C. Problem with the Geryl's game plan that I think, besides the lacking damage from the drops, is that he doesn't make Dendras afraid of... Wow, the back hit. Afraid of... that was pretty cool. But yeah, there's also not making Dendras of being afraid to press and...
Yeah, he's not utilizing the mid-range space very well. Mew has a strong 2A to incentivize people from not running up in your face, but Dendra's not afraid.
Yeah, that is true. 5C is also pretty decent, but I feel that on air approach, it's gonna struggle a bit.
Yeah, it will definitely lose to most of Noel's approaches she wants to do. You have to be... 5A is very strong, honestly, in this matchup because it deals so well with her air approaches.
Yeah. It's not a crouch hitting one for most cases, but it does its job. And as an anti-air, well enough, good block. Overhead, yeah.
Oh, yep. Okay. You have meters.
ZP? Oh, good block. Geryl! He did punish it the last time, but...
I know.
Goddamn. Hate to see it. But with this, yeah, the score is 5-2. 5-2. Very great match to start us off. Let's see. Okay.
GG's.
Yeah.
Thanks for the games.
Yeah, that was very fun to watch you two. Let's start with Geryl. How nervous were you? Because we saw a lot of shaky. A lot?
A lot.
Alright, I'll take your word for it. Yeah.
Definitely some confirms you normally get. You weren't getting. I saw that.
Yes.
Very unfortunate. I totally relate.
Yeah, but especially on stream. This kind of nervousness where the butterflies are floating in your stomach and messing up your mental flow. Yeah,
I would say the lack of beginner pants have some effect.
It does help a lot to build up immunity, or at the very least tolerance for that. Never goes away, but as long as you try, that is all that matters. And what is it? Geryl, Dendras. We saw you were quite comfortable with approaching and simply put, utilizing the space as you see fit. How did you feel this game went?
Well, it went quite nice in neutral, but well, the BNBs were
Specific.
not ending like I wanted them to end.
I see. Yeah, they started and then they abruptly ended.
Yes, the dash cancels.
Yeah, we saw.
Well,
you had the idea, but yeah, the shaky fingers and the stuff.
Yes, more training, less faking, and it would be better.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yes. But I got one astral, so I'm very happy.
The mental win has been secured. The rest matters little, but fair enough. And with that, I have to say thank you for participating as well as coaching. Thank you for the coaches. I hope that all of you had fun during the coaching period. That is most fun part of the soul. And I hope that you have the fun rest of the evening or day if you're in America. But yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
Thank you for the hosting, and see ya.
See ya.
And thank you very much again.
Yep.
Also, while we invite the next players, Sorka, who was coached by German, and MarkBlkWth, who was coached by myself. I want to give another piece of advice for Dendras. Utilize 6A more. Noel 6A is so busted, despite Dustloop saying it's bad because it doesn't have lots of invul. But it has a horizontal it mostly has a horizontal range, but the vertical is also pretty good. I mean, maybe that just comes from me normally playing Kagura and Bang, who don't have a one-button anti-air.
I mean, that is true. Still, having that easy access to an anti-air definitely allows you to be more liberal with opponents' jump-ins. That's definitely something to consider. Okay, Mark? What's Mark doing here?
Yeah, Mark is second game. He is my disciple, the one and only Ikaruga player. Because in the last, there's like a little bit of a backstory. In the last Ikaruga Disciple Festival, he declared the Kagura is fair and honest. And if you lose to Kagura, it's just like a skill issue. And he then wrote himself up as a Kagura. Normally, he's a Hakumen player. And was specifically requesting me as his coach. So that's how it went. Like, you know, I can't decline the growth of the Kagura army, so I had to accept.
It is fair enough. But yeah, I guess here Mark will be playing honest and skilled footsies that we come to know from Kagura with his 2C and JC. But we'll have to see that. And yeah, waiting for Sorka and German. If they... Okay. German is currently fighting Ice.
Yeah, I mean, that's totally fine. I don't expect it necessarily. With Sorka, I mean, yeah.
And Sorka probably doesn't really wanna as well. If I remember correctly, let me take a look in the list. BlazBlue Ikaruga Festival. Okay, hello there, Mark.
Hello, I hope you can hear me well.
Yeah, we do.
We do.
That is great.
And, okay, Sorka did say that he is okay with the interview. But it seems that he won't be able to, or missed it.
Yeah, or
Still
let's
waiting for
completely
Sorka.
forget about the event, which would be very, let's say, bad. I mean, we can always,
disappointing.
yeah, we can always try to change the match order, but let's see.
Let's see, Sorka.
Yeah, let's.
I saw Sorka.
He is
Wait,
online.
where was it? Yeah.
Okay.
I saw Sorka somewhere today or yesterday. He was on Ragna. Huh.
Okay, he is there. Okay, well, I was just about to harass him in DMs, which is what I do best.
Okay, and alright, he doesn't seem to be
Yeah.
fine with.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
Mark, let's tell the people why Kagura is the greatest character and how much you enjoyed the coaching. No pressure.
Yeah, thankfully I do have some insight from German himself to commentate for Sorka. I guess Don, you'll have to explain it a bit during my.
Okay, so first, to answer the question that Don asked me, first off, Kagura is the greatest character alive simply because, one, his C buttons have a lot of range. Second off, CFAF, while not as spammable, is really funny when it hits. And third, bunkers badonkers damage. Holy shit, I have never played a character that reached 4k and 5k damage so fucking easily.
So
Okay, maybe with the exception of Tager, but Tager usually needs a resource like magnetism or
50 meter.
yeah. Not just 50 meter, it can be like 100 meter. But yeah, it really just depends.
Right.
But yeah. But my issues with Kagura have mostly been so his defensive neutral has felt fairly intuitive to me. Like as Hakumen, if you remember from my from the last Ikagura, I'm kind of used to playing defensively, you know, poking, keeping my distance, etc., intercepting. But playing aggressively is not something that comes naturally to me, and especially with Kagura, since, especially if you're going against someone like Hazama, who is very mobile and has a lot more range than you, there's not a whole lot that I feel like I can do. Like, of course, I can wyvern through his drives, but it doesn't mean that I'll hit him unless he does 5D, which is
unlikely.
Yeah, very unlikely. But otherwise, oh, and also his conversions haven't felt quite as natural to me because there's a lot of delays. There's micro dashes and adjustments based on
Answers?
A lot of adjustments based on distance, like when you hit, how high, how far, which isn't too difficult to get adjusted to. But for someone like me who does have issues with aggression and conversions, it's a bit tricky to get used to. But overall, it has been very enjoyable. I loved Kagura.
Still quite, yeah. Aggressive playstyle is also quite an eye-opening experience, and we do hope that your eyes will remain open for the duration of the set. So please, if you will. I'll commentate about Sorka's upbringing a bit as you play. And yeah, ask a few questions about Donso, if you will. Sorka's been waiting.
Yeah, okay, then we can do that during the match, yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
If we are on the yeah.
Yeah, so let's proceed. Well, I am excited to see what is gonna happen. Wait, Sorka. Okay, yeah. I thought he insta-locked Susanoo by accident. just in case. But yeah, I've managed to glean a bit of information off of German while sitting in the VC with him. Apparently, Sorka didn't really message him. So German dropped a couple of documents and a couple of messages. And yeah, just let Sorka run wild when asking questions and such things. So yeah, it was a pretty self-reliant kind of coaching, because Sorka really didn't do too much what's called active what's his name? Active training with his master. So we'll have to see how he does as an individual. And what could Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's doing good combos. Oppa, but doesn't bait the flash kick still. Okay, good JC used from both, and the cross up on the C5. Good bait. Yeah, could have been a lot of damage, and that's a punish. JD. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, with 60, quite. Yeah, and how did coaching with Mark go? Because he is very much accustomed to charge inputs, as I saw right now. He just needs to be more accustomed to wake up reversaling, because he is still deciding to block most of it, even though there is gaps. Okay, good jump out. Mm-hmm. 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 Expand the knowledge. Mm-hmm. Oh, good confirm. Now I was wondering why he was doing a 5D stance cancel instead of 6DA. He was looking for the specific counter hit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Yeah, but that was a good beef off by Mark on reaction. And as well as being able to throw orbs after C5. And what a call out. He was feeling it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but against Kagura, one needs to have a bit more patience than usual, because one gap can mean 5k, and Sorka is a 10k HP character on Ragna. So Gauntlet Hades does have Ragna's back since Turbo Block String and yeah, Burst. Wow. The Inferno Divider. Oppa. Actually, the Hakan. Okay. Good block on the Vritra. Not letting Mark get away with it. No full conversion. That spike. Okay, fine. Good. Good again. The unreactable. Yeah, it takes a bit of time and gets a beef off in, but doesn't get the 6B. Blood Scythe, good snipe. The fly beater do good blocks on Mark. And the flash kick out. 5C on landing. Oh wow. And Sorka as well. Even though Red Health steals a bit. Okay, that's definitely your fault. Okay. Okay, give active 5B and the cross up. Good bait, and that is a punish. Carnage. And while we say it, he doesn't punish the CFAF. Okay, another one. But yeah, that's dope. Yeah. Sorka doing quite well for what German told me. Almost no contact on the coaching department.
The wheel of fate is turning. Level 1. Action.
Ikaruga, instant burst. KJC. Good active defense. Try jumping in with barrier and a J. Get spike. Into Nightmare Edge. 3.6. Kadamos already. Ooh, the... Damn. Okay, Vritra. Oppa, and this will not kill? Yeah, will not. And liver almost. That could have been quite a trade. Yeah. And that is confirmed, but no full conversion with the 5DC. Oppa. And a good punish. It's spike, but and the C5 unclear, the snipe. Slow get up! But yeah. I feel like Mark needs to go more for the generalized conversion of 6C because he's missing a lot of damage there. He's looking for that counter hit when realistically he shouldn't. Good bait, but yeah, still gets hit. Yeah. Yeah, good OD, but the 5A punish should have been there. Because even though 5B has pretty decent pretty decent recovery, yeah, that's not enough since DP starter. Oh, that was a 6D and a Gauntlet Hades. Sorka getting away with more murder. That 6D should have been punished. Because on whiff it's so minus. So around minus 20, I feel. But overall, yeah, more generalized, more damage from Mark, and this should be good to go. Much more equal. Good usage of Z divider to continue the combo. And once again the bait. So DA not going anywhere. Good block. It does not block the Gauntlet Hades. Net spike. Run under. Kono Bakaga. Okay, this either side and does not get the confirm a bit too far. Man. Oh! Achida Haka. I expect him to go for your good side switch in a row. Yeah, your command grab. A bit too much space, but he could have killed. Fair enough. And that is gonna cost him quite a lot. Damn. Yeah, it will cost him quite a lot. Yeah, from the top rope, and he missed. He to see it. Opa. To see. Committed. And damn, Sorka. Oh, a bit too late. Too early, I mean. Try to bait out, gets low in, burst from Sorka. And tries to go for the famous J3D. Oh. Yeah, since he already used the Exceed Axle, wait, not Exceed Overdrive, and the no barrier jump getting his anti-air by 2. Yeah, good JC. But JD not getting a hit. And yeah, the Ragna problems. Kono back. Okay, that's fine. Simply do it again. Clean defense. Oppa, RC. Good usage of 6D blood scythe. The spike. Into the usual. 4K. Trying to bait it. And gets a low end blood scythe. Good bait. And Sorka pulling ahead. I think it's 4-2. Ah, 4-1. Yeah, as well as Dolish against Kagura. His baits on Flash Kick has been impeccable. Otherwise, Mark will have to admit that Sorka is clean. What can we say? Again, could have been quite... Yeah. But no punish. Yeah. If you know, then simply put, one needs to crouch under the second hit and do a two-way. Or any kind of button that will allow you to combo in the airborne opponent. Because the follow-up has quite a lot. Yeah. To see work. But, okay, good delays, but damn, 5B once again, moving him too far. I think not close enough to the ground. Gauntlet Hades. And gets an with the confirmed Carnage. Ready with those confirms from Gauntlet Hades in the air. Kinda hard to time initially, but he is quite well trimmed on that. Blood Scythe. 6B, good one. And that's a convert. Gauntlet Hades. Maximizing the damage. He does know his routes well. Both had the same idea. Oh yeah. Good burst. B5 and a counter, but Inferno. Back into C5. Ay. Yeah. That spike or blood scythe or blood spike or death sign, so they're the same. And good conversion from Sorka, taking it 5-1. The self-sufficient man doing it this style. So, yeah. Golden Hades unreactable, unplayable. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ah, Sorka has DM'd me. He says, "Ancestor, I will be I won't do another because I lost my voice while screaming at the monitor from anger while warming up on Ragna today. Just say for me, Ragna is a struggling character, and that the first thing to learn was the neutral, because he was playing on brain dead characters like Susanoo and Hazama. That's the end of message. Yeah, he was apparently quite struggling with Ragna and how to play the neutral game with him, but he shown us quite well what he can do. And next up, our lads are...
Sorry, misc.
Understandable. It's gonna be Shibratus versus Speedyblue. This is gonna be a matchup between Terumi and Amane. And the coach for Shibratus on Terumi was Radiant, another NA guest. And for Speedyblue, it was our beloved Healing Potato that we all know, and we all wait for his weekly events on Saturday.
Exactly.
Holy shit, that threw me so fucking off guard.
How so?
I'm not very used to Kagura's neutral yet against such aggressive opponents, so like I was a bit confused to say the least.
Yeah, a bit scrambling here and there, but
Yeah,
you did
that's
well.
the issue. If I'm the training partner, then even the Ragna will be somewhat defensive, neutral based.
Yeah, that is true. But overall, still, you did good. You did some very good combos. It's just that those 6 Cs, neutral hits, you didn't convert. You were looking for the counter hit, weren't you? For that specific inferno?
Yeah, I was looking for the counter hit, honestly.
Understood. Quite a lot of damage left there, but overall, you shown yourself from a good side, man. Keep up the good work.
I'll do my best, thank you.
And that is for the best. Alright. Speedyblue is already here. Well, let's ping the rest of the members. Radiant.
Yeah, I have to still, like, tech issues, sound issues. Apparently, chat couldn't hear me, and it was like, I definitely need to, because it happens so frequent, I have to separate this from my regular scenes, I believe. So I have, so stuff like that doesn't happen that often.
Okay. Shibratus is with us. We're waiting for the coaches. Hello there, Speedy and Shibratus.
What's up?
Doing great. Okay, let's see. Potato is typing.
Yeah, I think Potato might not be able to do it. Let me check the... Also, you haven't pinged Radiant, probably for similar reasons.
I have.
Okay.
Radiant is just crossed out.
I see.
Okay, fair enough. Healing... Potato is playing Pathfinder too, so...
Yeah.
Well, let's keep him to his games.
Exactly.
Okay, but and Radiant's Dove is nowhere to be seen either. I think he forgot. So let's do this one with Disciple. So Speedy, since you're here, how was it to trade under?
I thought it was pretty interesting, especially since like Amane isn't a very conventional character, like at all. It feels weird having like massive dead zones on all my normals, especially when I'm coming from playing Grand I play Charlotta, very small, fast character. So like having a lot of range is also something I'm not used to. So like one of the biggest things I had to like readjust to was not just throwing out the C normals, because like the dead zones are massive, and you will get punished because the recovery is long. So
how did you learn how to deal with them during training? And how did you learn how to control the screen?
I decided to opt more for, I guess you could say, controlling the screen with movements, like doing more empty hop, like just hopping, not pressing a button, doing a lot more backdash, trying to conserve my air actions, bait out reactions at 2B and stuff like that. And then I'll try to like whiff punish the opponent with like, after they get like, it gets really annoying when Amane is just like running away the entire time. So, and they have to try to do something to get in. So that's kind of like how I've decided to like make my plan around. But I'm also not all that patient, so sometimes I just kind of, hop in JB.
You just dive straight in. It's understandable, and that's pretty good approach because I see Tatoman being pretty much like that as well, trying to be very evasive until the opponent commits, and then countering his offense with his own. So a very good choice from you. And Shibratus, I saw a couple of your matches here and there, as well as warmed you up. How was your training under Radiant? Because he taught you conventional stuff from what I've seen.
To be honest, we didn't interact that much due to like me working on job and time zones and job like. So we didn't have like much opportunities to interact, but overall, like he taught me new stuff, and I got better at Terumi, I would say.
That is great to hear. What did he teach you overall about maybe neutral or conversions?
Well, yeah, but more about neutral, I would say. More about like consistent block strings and stuff.
Yeah, I imagine so, since Terumi is known for his lack of neutral options.
There is none.
Yeah, as well as lacking normals as they are. But yeah, your pressure was overall really good. I do wonder how it will hold up against Speedyblue here. And I suppose I won't have to wait long to see. So, anything you two want to say to each other or to the stream?
Better playing words.
Ice and Tol will disagree. He always says that the worst player wins, so OS has to be ready. But yeah. As you are. Let's just get this show on the road. Then, did he instant lock Kokonoe by accident?
Yeah, it wouldn't be good, so nah, he didn't. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
I noticed we are on commentary here again. Also, chat, if I'm not audible this time, please say something. If I'm audible, also say something, because I had issues when Vera wrote me. And it's unfortunate, especially because it was Mark said no. But yeah.
Yeah. If you haven't heard it, Don said if you don't hear him, tell us so that he can fix the issue. And this Shibratus Creepypasta has already seen the light. Couple of very strong supporters here. Now Speedyblue as a disciple experience sharer. Opa, good J2D. Keeping Speedyblue honest and down to earth here. Not letting him get out that easily. Yeah. Abusing 6B plus frames, that's understandable. Okay, good utilization of 1C. Good to see. And JA. I feel that's okay. After 6B, one can jump out. And overall, just on Terumi pressure.
Yeah, nice 5B to interrupt, so. And generally, I think Amane doesn't have the strongest defense, so. Nice patience from Speedy to be able to get out of the Terumi pressure.
Yeah, good block.
Good block.
No punish though. And side switch by accident still works. J2B, very ambiguous. Good to see. Okay. Oh, almost converts properly. He didn't delay it enough on the 2-1-4 236A, I believe. Yeah. Because it's still caught on the same side. Overall. Yeah, Speedy is showing great control over Amane buttons. Good JA. 2B. Okay, he decides to opt for the Hurricane, but on a wall splat, Amane can convert with 2B.
I think you can also get lots of drill gauge in the corner. At least I remember stuff like that being in the
and the
challenge
reset
mode.
from a... Okay. Does not... Overhead?
Okay,
Good block.
blocks it, nice. He could have gone for the low either way, that's like the true 50-50. At least it
good
feels like that.
Yeah, good utilization of 6D, because if you don't delay the... Oh, yeah, and that was the mix I was trying to talk about. If you don't delay 6D, you'll be hit by 6D, but if you delay too much, you'll get hit by 2C, so you have to guess. And the run-up, trying to bait something out, burst from blue. Good control, 6D, that can kill!
It's over, it's over, it's over.
And, yeah, the level 3, the infamous neutral win.
The win condition, yes, truly. Forget about Arakune Curse. I'm sorry. Speedy is just using the character very well.
Yeah, Speedy is very great at Amane from what I've seen, because his playstyle reminds me very much of Man, but it's obviously lacking, but still doing very well. And I think that Potato did a great job as well from coaching him to try and behave like he does in neutral. Good 6D utilization.
Generally, I've seen like so much improvement with Speedy's Amane that he's like his best character by now, I believe. So yeah, good job, Potato.
And yeah, also yeah, great use of Exceed. Even though he could have just used a normal to punish, he still opted for a side switch from Exceed. Oppa. Also have to say, Amane Exceed, one of the longest Exceeds that isn't a projectile. Quite remarkable. No conversion on 3C. Okay, good counter offense. And yeah, that's a blue beat. Oh, damn. Yeah, unfortunately, fucked up a bit, but yeah, he does get the conversion. Jabakufu engine with no meter. But it's gonna kill anyway. Still OD.
Yeah, the robbery, the 5.5k that Terumi is known for.
Yeah, as the usual. Okay, Shibratus with the round on. Oppa. Yeah, very good showing from Shibratus as well, being very aggressive, trying to lock down Amane and not let him get a button out. Okay, good usage of 2-1-4A. No high jump, and a JD, no. And more overheads. Conversion. 3C. Yeah, he does know the combo. Very good.
Yes, 3k. Nice.
Good usage. Wait, not usage. Good patience with the meter, since he can obviously use it for something like this.
Yes.
Yes. For frame traps, or for mix, or for keeping himself safe, for combos. Yeah, as we all know.
Okay. No punish, unfortunately.
Yeah. As I was about to say, very meter reliant character, but with meter he can do some dirty stuff. Good blue beat. Does not get a second hit, a bit too high. Yeah, that was a bit too high on the 6C, so the second hit didn't connect as it should have. In fact, I've seen a document made by Potato about Amane normals. There is, almost on each and every normal, there are 4 specific points where the opponent can be and what to do in those specific points depending on their position.
Yeah, Amane is definitely like one of the hardest characters in the game. In my opinion, like from those that I've tried, he was the hardest, period.
Yeah, his consistency is definitely lacking if you cannot tell the height at a glance. But yeah, he very much offers quite a lot of options. And good, yeah, Hurricane usage. You cannot roll into it.
Nice.
You cannot roll into it because the step down overhead. Good OD. That is a punish. This will not kill into Hurricane. Yeah, you cannot roll that. You should not roll that because the setup has a hitbox and it will combo. For quite a lot of damage as well. Good connection.
Yes.
and a blue B2.
Nice.
Not worth much. Okay, tries to go for a reset, knowing well that gun grab starter is very short. Still, good escape from Speedy. And yeah, overall, Speedy very... Yeah, he using the 2B on the wall splat, as I said. Well, good. Okay, it does not get the conversion and does not get the scramble.
We are in fumble territory right now, but yeah.
The scramble is real. Masenga, that's punish. First, not yet. Good tech. JB. Oh! The second hit. Good J3C. Or J2C, not too sure. Jirgaku.
Oh no!
Man, the read, the actual read.
The actual read, yeah. This was like 100 meter, yes, yeah.
Yeah. No, it wasn't 100. It was around 80, but it was enough.
It was enough to get like the enhanced version of that super, yeah.
Yeah. Well, wait a second. The Jebaku Fu engine has 3 states. Is one before 75 meter where he just does a kick. Below 100 and above 75 where he does the DP. And the 100 is the infamous animation. Oppa and a 6D win condition is in effect, but 5D from Terumi. Jigaku goes for the throw. Is it close enough to the wall? Okay. No, it's not close enough to the wall. Okay. Zeto gets out. Level 2 on deck. What I believe we're missing a lot from Speedy is the pressure with drive. The pressure resets through Zeto drive or drive JD drive. Good. He got in. That's good. Oh, the 5B. The 5B again.
Yeah.
Betraying. And that luck spike a bit, I think. He's still alive. Super? No. The 2A sealing the deal for Speedyblue here. Going very even between these two. Okay, 1 to 1. 2 to 1.
Yes.
Very pleasurable to see. Going back and forward.
Yeah.
Improving in real time. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a very tense set, and like, you know, Shibratus definitely has like the experience upper hand with 1.5k matches, Speedy only having about 300, but still.
Yeah, very even. Okay, very good OD and a 6D. Yeah, he has to hold. He could hold it more. In overdrive, 6D becomes unhinged. On a raw hit 6D, you can get 4k. Okay, danger state doesn't really matter. For Amane, it doesn't really matter because his combos take a lot of time to get to finish. So most of the barrier gauge is finished recharging by that time.
But yeah, if you get hit so, then it's still like as bad as any other character.
Yeah, that is true. Still, up. Also, when you come into danger state, you lose your access for the active flow for the round. You cannot gain active. One of the new neat features.
Yeah, and you make yourself vulnerable to crush triggers because you can't barrier guard. So yeah, lots of reasons to not go into that. Yeah.
Okay, 6B. Actually, speaking of 6B, I feel that a bit strike throw could enhance Blue's game plan a lot. Okay, nice. Here we see the pressure resets with 5D and JD. Into good Ginga. Does not get a micro dash properly. Good utilization of Zeto to jump out. Zeto. Okay, level 1. Yeah, that's the game plan Amane is known for. Good burst on the last hit, but that was a bit of a hero burst there.
And Speedy now with a burst advantage as well, so yeah. It's in favor all of a sudden.
Very great to see from both these players. Oppa. Definitely a hero burst. Oppa. Yeah. For future reference, it's better not to rely on this. But yeah, Speedyblue not realizing he can barrier this well as simply jumping out afterwards. Okay, side switch. Go! Yeah, it wasn't the usual type of side switch because Amane can do a charge up stance. Simply to... Yeah, it's active. Ginga is very active. Shibratus, you cannot challenge that. And that should be death if... Actually, no.
No, he didn't confirm to super, but gets it anyway. Good old
Yeah,
Hurricane.
Amane cannot confirm into super as long as he is comboing in the air. If the combo remains on the ground, he can confirm into a super. But if he jumps or, goes into the air, it's unlikely without RC. But still, 2-2. Very good usage of tools given to Speedy. But yeah, also pretty strong is the strike throw on Amane. Because, yeah, he has a decent 5A and 2A both, as well as Oppa having very great ability to distance, as well as decent micro dash distance.
Yeah, but he of course makes up for it by not having any overheads really, except for JA. So he becomes like strike throw chip. This is
strike throw mid. The enemy of Lord Knight, if somebody knows his quote.
I don't know his quote, but all of a sudden he becomes way more likable to me.
You're losing to mids and throws? You can hold my hands. That's the quote. Okay, and a DP. Yeah, to keep it simple, keep it clean, and lockout burst as well. Shibratus, 1 round up. Let's see. Okay, going with that overdrive pressure hurricane. A lot of wealth being lost. Oh no! Shibratus is trying to press something, but he is not holding barrier. Okay, he found barrier. He needs to OD. Counter assault. Back. He has to hold, and he doesn't. Okay, tries to bait out counter. No.
Oh, what? No! Tragic.
Okay, yeah, good bait, but no punish, but still manages to keep him in the corner. Speedyblue with that rush down playstyle, Amane is not.
Yeah, that was straight up slaughter. There should be a passage about it in the Geneva Convention. But yeah.
Oh no! Wait. What a 6D. Okay, good say Shoga and a reset with the overhead. No combo. Good interrupt. Hurricane. Also, yeah, there is one thing I will... Hurricane into B is the fact that he can do a 6D into it, because 5B is a bit broken on the tech, unironically. Because if you do emergency tech in the air, you tech in the air and the opponent gets hit by 6D. If the opponent doesn't emergency tech, he's hard knocked down, even though he could have emergency teched, and he cannot evade the 6D that is coming on him. And the opponent needs to land emergency tech just right before hitting the ground, so that he techs perfectly when the drill doesn't get him. Like, I can't remember seeing Amane 236 lose. That is kind of true. Not every time, but sometimes it does.
But I mean, to be fair, the animation kind of looks like a shield anyway, so it does make sense. It's a shield bash. You never see shield bashes lose.
That's true. Yeah, Ginga is simply too good. It's very active, very plus. It's meaty, it's a projectile. What else can you want? Okay, good IBs from Shibratus. Okay, his back is in the corner, good J2D, but no interrupt on the IB from Blue. Goes for the throw, good tech. Yeah, he saw this tech once, not gonna fall for it again, he says. OD? Oh yeah, I mean RC.
RC, yeah, very important to make the 6C safe from Terumi, but yeah.
Good. Oppo does not opt for the... Okay. Water grab, but doesn't get the conversion from the back throw. Spiral!
Oh no!
Right into it. Level 3. Masenga? Yeah.
Okay, it hits.
Very good usage of Masenga from Shibratus, as well as OD. Since 6D is a projectile. That was very risky from Shibratus. One misinput could have cost him Oppa. Okay. Damn.
Oh,
Okay,
punish.
that's a punish.
No punish.
Okay, still gets a hit. 6D is in.
Yeah, win condition.
Okay.
There's no way you lose that now, Speedy.
Okay, oh no, try to jump out without barrier. Okay, yeah, like this. That's much better. Okay, 3B. Oh, that's a counter. And 2B. I think the Shibratus tried to TP. Oh, 5C. Oh,
yes.
Good conversion. Actually, so
unfortunate. Okay, now win condition on deck again.
level 2 is fine enough, I feel, because it still does a decent amount of chip while not being in the risk of overheat. People underestimate level 2 quite a lot when they shouldn't. It still kills.
Yeah, it's still very good, yeah. It's just like, it's not as blatantly broken, but it's still like good enough.
Yeah, it does its job, and already Speedy almost with the full bar of level 1 done by... Oh, almost gets the roll catch, and a good exceed.
Yeah, and
back
he
to the
also
corner.
gets like drill level during his overdrive, and even with the exceed still, so...
Oh, the roll! Unfortunate. Okay, goes for the Jageku overhead.
Overhead again.
It's too far to convert properly, but Opa, good counter assault. Zeto. Also, Speedyblue needs to know that he can reverse beat JB into JA for... No RC, gets the RC on the last hit. Yeah,
That was a calculated risk, yes.
Okay, good rollout. Oh, the gap,
The
yeah.
dead zones, yeah. Hitting
5B.
his character hard.
Also, very dangerous, right? Oh, that can kill. At the other side! Yeah, he wasn't ready. For some reason in OD, J2D crosses switches sides a lot. RC, JD. RC is when? Low! Yeah.
Low this time, oh no.
You got hit, Don. You got
I
hit.
got hit, I got slow hit. Because he was only using the overhead all the time. That's technique you can use at all levels. Just like spam the one option the entire game and then be like, hey, you thought I forgot about the other one, but I had it in my head.
You got hit with the brain destroyer. What to say. Okay, let's see. But yeah, Speedy is definitely, even though he is losing these matches, his gameplay is honestly astounding. Rayata. Oh, the dead zone. Okay. Almost gets the anti-air. That's a punish. Yeah, has to. Fatal! Good bait. Oh, almost got hit. Because, yeah, 5D in OD is very enhanced. And the Gazaisho. But the RC actually doesn't give much reward to Shibratus. The what's called heat cooldown. Good counter assault. And a 5B. Yeah.
Oh no, that could have been it, but yeah, I think he will get a hit anyway.
Oh, good IB 5A.
I might have jinxed it though. Nah, I get it. Okay, 6A.
I actually forget that people who have anti-airs can simply anti-air this Amane pressure, because with Bang, it's kind of hard to get out of JD into JT, especially when there's like 3 frames of...
Yeah, I've heard you're supposed to barrier guard them, but then you're losing your barrier for drill level 3, so that's also like...
Even IB doesn't help, because they can just toe in, and then they just land and continue the pressure with 5D. Good usage of 5D, speaking of. Zeto. Oof.
Oh, yeah, nice instant blocks there. Don't know if they needed it to punish, but it's... Oh,
Man.
okay. Just grab it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, this also works.
Actually, yeah, he could have went for 6B, but I don't know how familiar he is with 6B fatal routes and when. What a run-up. I'm feeling a reversal coming soon. Or counter assault, yeah. Not too partial, and I think I saw Masenga start up. But it was just me.
It might have been. I'm not too sure, but yeah.
Yeah, good block, and the crash trigger by accident, I feel. PD on his game number 3.
Exactly. So he still needs 2 more to win, but this is getting closer and closer by the minute. It's a very insane matchup.
Yeah. Speedy is looking really good here, actually. One of the better glow-ups, I feel. Because we definitely see him improving in real time. Oppa, it's great to see. As well as his usage of Zeto! Yeah, nice one. From Shibratus. And the 6D drill. Okay, Shibratus trying to get in. Don't high jump. You need to high jump that. For Terumi, it's just as a rule of thumb.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I mean, 3 hitbox is pretty active. Why not? But yeah, as a rule of thumb for Terumi, it's better to high jump than not to high jump. It as well as movement and combos, because a 6-6 high jump allows for a lot of ground covered. Okay, and this is Fuika. Counter assault. Good, yeah, good patience from Speedy. And a 5D mighting its mark. Raga here goes for the Jibaku range, and I don't know if this will kill, but it's gonna be close.
Very close indeed, yeah.
No meter, but Shibratus in the corner with no defensive options as well. Now, good 6A somehow. The Hurricane not hitting. Okay, good backdash.
Back dash, yes, indeed.
IBs and gets hit with a low.
A good attempt. I think he also wanted to IB that and then just didn't IB in time.
It happens, and at the time when you try to learn IB, because you try to IB, but you learn the hard way. It's just sometimes you just get hit for no reason. Yeah, good exit. Because you just let go of a button, or you press the wrong button. It just happens. Takes experience and a couple of face beatings, but eventually it comes to you. And yeah, doesn't really matter. Good tech again. It's rolling out, and that's gonna be quite a good payout for Speedy.
He is not dropping those much, I have to say. Like, very good on the combo conversions.
Yeah, very good on consistency. Kinga. Yorodoru. Oh, go say. Yeah. Oh. Wow. That zone. Yeah, Terumi also has that zones. Damn. The zoning game plan both of these characters are known for. Yeah, as I said, Z2 pressure is.
Yeah, good counter assaults there. Okay, I rapid cancel. Unfortunate.
And yeah, 5B getting a hit. What I feel Speedy can improve on is the utilization of Hurricane after counter assault, or not Hurricane. Yeah, Hurricane. I like this. Utilizing Hurricane defensively after burst or counter assault. Not exactly placing it on the enemy position, but perhaps using the A version to place it before him so that the opponent has to think about trying to get in. As well as something that Tatuman does a lot, for example, is set his Hurricane in front of himself with A, and then goes for the command grab 623C, because the opponent will try to jump out. And yeah, 4-4. Speedy.
Yeah, first double Luigi kinda, and Speedy having like somewhat of a following in chat. Some are against him, some are in favor of him.
It was originally Shibratus' copy pasta, but now people are cheering for Speedy. The same copy pasta, imagine.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely like his prize for picking top 1 against Terumi.
Yeah. Bro, he threw his head.
Okay, punish? No. Also,
that's why he's the MVP.
Yeah, that's why he didn't punish, because of the exit X. He was just a layer in front.
Kimushishi doesn't really matter. Oh, the rollout was dangerous. Good punish. Not so good. Yeah, Hurricane. Nice. Hurricane. The drill is in.
Yeah.
What was that? Grab! I saw grab animation from Shibratus. He should have tried to DP. Because while guarding, you don't need to hold backwards all the time if it is a true block string. If it is a true block string, you can just do whatever and it will come out. So if you just buffer DP during block stun from JD, Shibratus can simply DP. What he needs is 50 meter. Wow. RC? No RC. Wrong meter bar.
But
Good IBs.
Some blocks, yeah.
Okay.
No punish again.
Yeah, I think he thought that the last hit is gonna hit. Hoppa, 6A. No high jump again. No RC, and good side switch. Also, well, I was confused there for a bounce. Good. Oh, that could have been a kill actually. Oh, that could have been a kill as well.
Oh.
Gorison.
No.
Again. Just do it again.
Just do it again, yeah.
Okay, 4-4. Set point for both players. Burst available. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. The last one for the marbles. Good 5A. Into burst. And no tech. Okay. Hurricane. That's a conversion. Ginga. Not close enough for the 6A, 6-3C. He needs to start doing macro dashes on that 6A. Because it hits in most cases, but it won't hit in some. And Shibratus does have OD, but okay, he went into 6B, so that's what this won't kill.
I need to burst. Okay, now OD. Okay, wants to rob, but
ooh, and a good super on the OD. Senju Resoken. With this, Speedyblue taking it 5-4.
Opponent's connection somewhat out of fort. Nice.
Yeah, it's most likely Shibratus, but oh well. No block on wake up. What do? We have Japanese people in the chat. Hello there.
Konbanwa, minasan.
Yeah, you can flex your Japanese.
Yeah, but I don't think that they're probably only using Japanese signs. It's my general.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. You can unmute both of you. This was very impressive from you two. That was a very pleasurable match to see. Well, I want to hear some words. So, first, from Speedy, you did very well. You honestly impressed me quite a lot because your gameplay reminded me of Potato and Tatuman, and that kind of quality is hard to find. Very great to see. How did you improve mid-game?
How did I improve when? Sorry?
How did you feel about this fight overall?
This fight, Terumi overdrive is terrifying. Like every time he popped that, I was like, "Oh no!" I was like, "Oh no!"
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it felt like a lot of it had to do with like trying to minimize the amount of risks I should take on my offense. Because it was like I need to kind of like contain this kind of damage and not get hit as often, right?
Yeah.
Because I need to win more interactions than Terumi does to end up winning the match. So it was that part, and some other parts were like, oh yeah, that's plus. Oh yeah, that's plus. Like lots of matchup knowledge stuff. So it's rough. Ooh.
Overall, a very good mathematical approach by minimizing, and overall, just playing compact and not overextending is something that very few people discover, but what many people need. The thing that improves game plans by leaps and bounds, and very well done by you. Congratulations. Shibratus, you did very well as well. Your mix, as well as resets, with the utilization of some series were quite impressive. You even got you even hit Don in one of the mixes, so congratulations on that. How do you feel?
Right now, I'm dropping the game. That's how I feel.
Understood. Finally, somebody understood the assignment. Now they can live in peace and not be tormented by this game. But yeah, but still, how do you feel? Like your performance-wise, you did fairly well. It's just that it seems that some things were.
I could have done better, but like I still have no clue. I just try not to swear. Yeah. I have no clue how to challenge Amane in the air, and like this matchup is like Omega annoying.
Yeah.
Like one player, call it Omega.
Yeah, not the Omega play. Yeah. What I was gonna say is that Amane takes time getting used to play against as well, because as Speedy said previously before the match, he is a very what was the word? unordinary or something like that. Very unordinary to play as and to play against. Because, yeah, a lot of knowledge that doesn't get passed around against Amane needs to be known. But still, you did very well, Shibratus. Very proud of you.
Indeed, we were very impressed, and yeah, just continue keeping up the offense. And yeah, I mean, it's Amane. You know, don't take it too serious. It's Amane. Top 1. You lost against top 1. Don't forget.
Yeah, and if nothing else, Shibratus and Speedy, both of you have gotten a couple of copy pastas to your name, so you stand proud. You're strong. But yeah, you can check them out in the chat in your spare time. But with this, we shall conclude your bout here. Thank you for the participating and being such good sports.
Yeah. Thank you too. Ciao, chat.
Yeah.
So yeah, next up, Pluton versus Desselie. Like Desselie, a very famous Granblue streamer, also plays BlazBlue, mains 9, but now playing Kokonoe, and Pluton, multiple character master, currently on the Jin, and he did tell me that that he won't be here in the stream, and I'm not sure about Shizuku. I think Shizuku probably won't be either. Yeah, Shizuku can't use voice, so I can only relay right now what Pluton told me and what I've also been seeing. Like, Pluton has been struggling a lot with Jin, not really getting the feel for the character, despite like Jin quote-unquote being on the easier side, but he felt a little bit awkward playing the neutral-based gameplay and the resets, and he said, and I'm gonna quote him on, so he hates himself, he hates Jin, but he loves his coach. So at the very least, I hope that evens it out.
Yeah, fair enough. Huh? Yeah. And yeah, still very good. What's it called? I forgot. The dedication to stick to Jim overall is definitely something commendable, as well as not being able to participate since his voice is in the commentary. Still, thank you, Pluton, for showing up and being a good sport about it. Now, on to our more vocal partners here. Hello there, Desselie.
Yo.
Or how do we spell your name properly?
Yeah,
you can just say Des, I don't really care.
I'm just gonna call you Diesel Fuel. And,
sure, that works for me.
I hope this will be enough.
Okay, Diesel Fuel. How was your
That's
coaching?
How was my coaching? I went up to Ram. I was like, hey, Ram, can we do some coaching? He hits me with the, oh yeah, I'm at outplayed, by the way. And
crazy option select.
Yeah. No, we did like 2 sessions. Like one session about just like talking in general about Kokonoe, like buttons, what do you want to do with this character and whatnot. And then later on in the second session, we did like a proper VOD review of like stuff I should be doing more and more often. It's just tiny spoiler. He like literally just said spam more Super Bowl mix up, and that's it. That was like kind of summarized.
Yeah, I've managed to catch you in ranked previously, like 2 days ago, I think. Once about the time. Yeah, I've done ranked night. Your Kokonoe mix is honestly quite impressive, I have to say, in the corner, especially with left-right. It's gonna be something to look out for Pluton, definitely. But I think you two will be quite a match for each other, quite appropriate as well. So yeah. Anything else you want to
share your confidence?
Come on, as long as you have that fire in your heart, yeah, everything is fine. Just do it.
Just 50-50 the fuck out of him. Yeah.
Oh, Speedy is also in the room still, Don.
Yeah, I can boot him. I mean, yeah, because Pluton didn't press. Yeah, I'll boot him. Boot from room. Boot from room.
Okay, and yeah, now we can begin Pluton versus Diesel Fuel.
Alright, I'm deafening up.
Okay.
Yeah. Good luck out there. And yeah, let us proceed. Let's go. Typed it out. Yeah, Radiant was forced to work. So yeah, I'll answer him.
Also, you guys have 2 minutes for the gum. Okay, Pluton already did it. Okay. I was about, okay, maybe this is a little bit much on our champion if he has to do it himself when he's already also playing. But nah, he's just built different. And let's see if that's enough to beat like Kokonoe, who has been rising in the tier list. And also I know that Des is like pretty strong with her actually. Yeah. So he can destroy most of my subs with her, but and I've not and I don't want to give him the Kagura experience.
for now. But yeah, Des overall is a pretty good player consistently in what's called in fundamentals, since Des plays a lot of games like Under Night, Grand Blue. I don't remember Melty.
Lumina, and he's originally a Elisa League Blaze player before he found the light and became a 2D fighting game enjoyer.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, very good conversion from Des, and as I said, very gifted and well doing fundamental player.
And Pluton didn't delay the second hit long enough, so but still like finding his footing right now, so
okay, will he get 6?
No,
does not. Did not spend the last frames, but 5-3. The headbutt will clear it.
No RC and also another little tidbit of backstory. Pluton did also seek advice from Enigma. No, Enigma exactly, and he also told him that he has to RC his 6A confirmed, so that's definitely something that he will have to work on if he continues to play Jin, that is. And I think it might be like very dependent on how this match goes.
Yeah, because 6A is honestly quite hard to see overhead. It's pretty easy to hear though, so depending on what you prefer to orientate, it can be quite tricky. Okay, good blocks, good GC, and a conversion. Does not get the full conversion though. J to C. Good corrupt. There's a restand combo, utilizing the bumper. Oh, a bit too late on that Oppa. Not yet. It's 5B. SorkaXD. That just simply throws.
Wow. Again, yeah.
Tries to catch Super Bowl, I feel. Damn.
Oh, nice.
The snowflake is still there. Damn, she's flying. Okay. And the Super Bowl is still here, I think.
No, I don't.
Somewhere.
It does disappear sometimes. What's happening, Pluton?
I think we are desynced here.
Yeah, we might be desynced. Yeah.
Yeah, we're desynced. Someone died. Yeah. Someone died, unfortunately. Okay. You can boot them from room because the match has that currently. Okay. Because we got reset, so yeah. You can definitely easily tell when the match get desynced out of the match.
Okay. This is still here.
Okay, if you hear this it was a desync, so we had to get you out of the room.
Yeah, that's a better way of putting it than how I voted, but hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
And also, who won, by the way, guys?
Yeah, that's actually, yeah. Who won the first match? Wait, why?
Yeah, why win? Yeah, why win if you can just desync? Exactly.
Okay, Desselie won the Diesel.
Diesel Fuel won the first, yeah, indeed.
Yeah, Vin Diesel. Also good option. Okay, but yeah, very good from this. As we saw before the desync, great combos as well as control of as well as bumpers. Well, bumpers. What's their name? Magnetron.
Magnetron, yeah, gravitons, yeah. It's like, it has to do with magnetism, it has to do with gravity. I'm just
gonna call them Megatrons.
Megatrons, indeed. It's beyond our comprehension, it's science stuff, you know, simple man as we wouldn't understand.
Yeah. And they're just as evil, I imagine. Or they would be if they could rebel. Okay, good OD from Pluton.
Nice 6A, one of the best in the game, famously.
especially since you can hold it to time it right. Okay, JB. So cool. So using the Fubuki.
Nice.
Okay, I 2D.
No.
A bit too late. Okay, J to C. That's a JD. Okay. Yeah, a bit too late, but still gets a thick throw with a 5B into death.
Yeah, and now we're seeing the Jin that we want to see. The dirty reset Jin. There's nothing honest about this character. Don't let them fool you.
Yeah, he has honest tools, but he can use them dirtily. Very much so. Okay. Opa. So cool. Oh, good interrupt with the... I have no clue. From DJ. Goes for the low, good block. Oi. Okay, bam, runs straight into the Shoken. Okay, now the favor is in Pluton's favor. I feel Super Bowl coming. Or that. But yeah, speaking of Super Bowl, you can spam out Super from the frozen state, but that depends if Pluton will bait it or not. Jin will bait it or not, so you need to be careful with that. Damn. I think the
leg spikes. I'm sorry, like there has to be bound to be somewhere. Pluton is from Turkey, so Turkey Germany not always the best connection, but you know.
Yeah, I think we'll be desynced here. Damn.
Yeah, maybe I have to ask. We should ask the player if the connection is.
Okay. Yeah, Pluton died from the room. Okay. Yeah, Pluton requests a minute to fix up his issues.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, wait a second. A minute. Pluton.
Yeah, Pluton will take a while, and I mean, not much we can do exactly.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah, we know, we saw. It is what it is. Pluton requested a minute to fix it. Meanwhile, I guess we'll talk about it.
And if that isn't enough to fix it, like if you guys are like the connection is not really playable, then we can, probably just veto. I mean, there's nothing on the line here anyway, so it's your choice if you want to play.
What about my honor? Excuse me, my coach's honor? What the fuck?
Yeah, on the virtual internet fame? Like, no way.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, especially your teaming has got like a little bit of attention because it's essentially like the GrandBlue team, right? Can GrandBlue players beat BlazBlue at their own game? And yeah,
I mean,
we will find
is
out.
GrandBlue? I only know him for Undernight.
I thought he was also in GrandBlue for a while, but hey, then Undernight also.
I don't think I've ever seen him in GrandBlue.
Okay, then you're an Undernight player today, officially. So
yeah,
you're Team Undernight.
No,
you know, some people would take that as an insult. just saying.
I mean, most would.
Dash me back up.
Yeah, game's the game, you know. By the way, doing good. Anyway, I think I'll go grab a bit of water for myself. You take over.
Yeah, okay, while Ancestor, again, we've had the storylines. Unfortunately, we couldn't rate the match before it because internet connection issues, and I hope they won't be either. Again, Jin, dishonest character, then Kokonoe, set play character, which, you know, tends to be dishonest anyway, but it's the difference if you're going for actual set play or like for dirty resets. But Jin can also play clean, so, and also on the Kai colors, that's very nice. Okay, yeah, blocks the electric, but yeah, then if you block that, then you're already like in a bad position because Kokonoe has you where they want you. And like usual conversion here.
I'm back.
Okay, that was quick Ancestor actually. Burst beta DP.
Yeah, that DP, it was actually invisible. Which is funny enough, because of the Electron, I don't know, Megatron's electrons.
Megatron, yeah, we had that topic before, it's like, yeah, who knows?
With the set play tool. with the Tesla grid, I don't know. We'll figure something out. Okay. Okay, good utilization of air normals. Jin's air normals are honestly quite amazing. Good counter assault. Oh, he has to hold. 6B, not yet. Broken bunker. Good regio.
Yeah, nice.
Not high enough to convert, but still high enough to be menace. He's getting a counter hit, yeah. Burst from this Vin Diesel.
Yeah, the names keep changing as well, but nice. Now Pluton is actually in this round again. Okay, almost gets the grab. A Snowflake okay, you just have to block it out.
Yep.
Oh,
the bro fist. That was actually pretty fucking poke. Not gonna lie. I popped off. Oh, good Fubuki on the approach. Itsuki.
okay, the classic, yes. Into reset. That's what we want to see here.
Yeah, at the very least, as long as you're Jin. He doesn't.
Another throw. Exactly. Like, by the way, that's Des keeps saying in his streams that he's that he's an old man with no reaction. So good on Pluton finding out his Achilles heel and just looping it over and over. That's what you have to do. You have to get in the head, especially as Jin.
You have to hit him with the Brain Destroyer DP. Wait, I just realized that. What? Huh? How does he do DP behind his?
I mean, he can. It just has like a broken head.
The animation is just, for some reason he does the DP and then she's his blade like from behind his back. It's like Regio is really strange. Anyway, Pluton firing back and the connection did hold 1-1.
Yeah, I have a suspicion that he had to kick someone out.
Yeah, maybe someone was using the Netflix subscription.
Yeah,
so,
playing Fortnite or some young one stuff, you know. Here we old people we only play BlazBlue. We don't do anything else with our life. Okay,
so true.
Infuriated by the grabs, now Des is also implementing them. It's like, yeah.
Okay. So both of them are going to become grapplers right now. Tries to go for over. There is good cross under. Very impressive.
Nice.
Try to go for a green grab now. What was it called? What Pluton can do right now is when he does jump in with J2. Good TK he's engaging. Okay, as I was about to say, while falling and doing J2C, he can do 6A for an overhead. Also a great option to mix people up with, since they expect a 2A or 2B.
Another Fubuki, yeah. Des has been jumping a little bit too often on rounds that it feels, because every round looks like that.
To be fair, Fubuki hits a round start on also cast on rounds. Yeah, it's just a very good special, little to no counter hit recovery. Pretty safe. Why not?
Yeah, just don't whiff it in the face, of course, but yeah.
Yeah, Regio good. Actually, utilizing the Megatron. Nice, the Megatron to get out of Regio range.
Okay.
Then JD! Super Bowl is still here.
Unfortunate. Yeah, that's one of the unfortunate things. No matter which character you play, you have to lap out the Super Bowl punish.
What I think he could have tried to do is... he delayed it! The special Astral made by Jin. Do you believe it if I said it was unblockable in the earlier game?
Yeah, I think there might be something like this, but then again, you could just jump. If they would try to attempt it, you could just jump and be safe.
That is true.
So you still had to combo into it anyway.
Yeah, to those who do not know, I do not see Jin Astral very often. It's charge input down 280, which is a full screen floor hitbox. It encompasses the whole floor. So if you're in doubt,
Avian and Dog jump it out. I think some of the stuff that you said didn't get over here. But yeah, getting over there definitely is Des right now with the Gravitron confirm and has Pluton in the corner. But Regio is a great equalizer.
Speaking of great equalizers, haven't seen the 25 DP yet.
Yeah, I mean, we have seen it in the beginning where he messed up the delay.
Sekajin, Regio. He didn't go for 3C exceed like this, and that's gonna be a lot of damage still.
Yeah,
70 from both confirms. Crazy damage from Dirty Honest Cat. Okay, goes for the ball. What Uzi? I think that was I think it was a Uyukika's attempt.
Might have been.
Toga?
I don't know, but I'm not sure. Like, oh yeah.
I knew Toga was.
You called it, exactly. Fubuki, but in the face. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
As you called it. A nice one.
But yeah, I feel like that's generally the thing about Jin, that his buttons are actually fairly... I mean, all of them are good, but nothing is like egregious. And if you do like whiff stuff in their face, then you can get punished for it.
Yeah. The only thing that is interesting about Jin is that his 5C and 2C are cancelable. Good burst bait.
Burst bait, nice, let's go.
Actually, I don't know about 5C, but 2C is definitely cancelable. Besides that, yeah, as you said, not many normals are egregious. 2B is a low, pretty decent. 2C is an anti-air. 6A is a subpar overhead.
Oh no, now he tried it, but didn't.
He even did a micro dash.
But Vin Diesel didn't punish, so it's also okay.
Yeah. Okay, one hit on Vin Diesel. Can he do it for the family? Okay, good blue beat. No?
Oh, yeah, okay, this is around, yeah, for Pluton.
Yeah. Tenka Ikaruga. Very great, very refreshing, I have to say. Not many Jin players to look at. And no matter how, they manage to make their gameplay entertaining. Pretty crystal clear. Some might say clear as ice. Good utilization of the Graviton. Okay, level 1.
Okay, I get to jump in, so, and now, like, yeah, reset city.
I'm feeling I'm feeling a Hizangeki coming. Or a 3C will do. Okay, Super Bowl, ball setup. He tried to do the...
teleport,
yeah. Good RC.
Bait for bait. Yeah, bait for bait. Very nice.
2 for 2, I believe. Yeah, 2 for 2. Oh. Also, have to say that just looking at a match between decently fundamental able players who have just learning the characters, very interesting. There is definitely a base they have of, but it makes it more entertaining that way. But yeah, 5 years.
It's definitely like more a regular, regular high level match that we are seeing right now, and not as much fumbling as in some other sets. But most of the sets were actually pretty high level too, anyway.
Yeah.
And of course, we also want to see the low levels. So yeah, it's
every level
variety is good for us, is what I want to say, honestly.
Variety is fun as well as important.
Ooh, that's a Jin round, so.
Yeah, that didn't even need to go. Let's just see, Opa, good ZP, J2C, same side. So, this I was expecting him to go into jump to grab, but I suppose this works as well. Okay, and confirm. Bam, bam, bam. Tries to go for that. Kokonoe mix. Oh, and then we throw. Muso, not too much damage, and
another throw, yeah. Yeah, this will be enough. That was a quick one.
Yeah, the guaranteed damage from throw is definitely something you gotta love as Jin. Especially since throws are unburstable.
And it's actually 3-2 right now in Pluton's favor. Which is not necessarily something I expected after seeing the first game, but apparently like kicking out his entire apartment out of the internet helped powering up his game plan, so yeah.
See, when you got an advertisement perfume called Black Perfume, what is Twitch cooking?
But yeah, let them continue cook just as Des and Pluton do. Okay, Crush Trigger. I'm not sure if that was supposed to be Crush Trigger, but hey. Pluton definitely meshed out.
Oh, wait, Pluton's actually... I'm just looking in the chat right now. Wait.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah.
Oppa, good use of Shoken to Ushotetsu, that's a confirm. 5B. Yeah, 2 hits, but yeah, he was a bit too late with 5C. He delayed it because of second hit B. Oppa. It will take time, but Pluton is definitely getting more accustomed to Jin timing.
Yeah,
good block.
Not only Jin time, but generally the game plan as well, and getting into Des's head is what I feel like is happening. Yeah. Because he hasn't done anything like too crazy, but like is still finding the hits that he needs.
Yeah, he's doing great. What I want to see more of now, like with the freeze, is the TK Hizongeki, and then it will complete the trifecta of over freeze reset. So.
Yeah, the one freeze reset I find the grimiest is if they just let you recover in the air.
Because of the snowflake.
Yeah, and then you get unblockable in the air if you...
Yeah, the fucking... what's it called? The Ice and Fall special, where he dashes through and he 5B back.
Yeah, it's... another one of these. He was like, nah, one is not enough.
I mean, it is optimal, it is unburstable, because Desselie, when Vin Diesel did have, well, good awareness from Pluton.
Definitely. But I feel like he probably just wanted to land it, because like he could have probably opened him up in other ways than just to throw, but he was like, nah.
Now let's end this. Joe Warida. Jin Okay.
But yeah, I'm wondering like what kind of adjustments Des would need to do. Because I feel like it's definitely the thing that he's getting hits sometimes and every now and then, and those resets. But generally, like he gets opened up by Jin quite a lot. And maybe respecting him too much, it's difficult.
I feel like not enough Super Bowl and Wake Up.
That's
or
actually,
Super Bowl in block strings.
That's actually a good point, yes. So that if you're hearing this, do the Super Bowls.
Yeah, Ram was correct to say that just 2 Super Bowls was correct. Yeah, objectively correct.
That was a good idea though. To phrase through with the DP, but unfortunately not working out. Yeah,
what he needed to do was to go through with the teleport. What's it called? Absolute. What was I forgot what was gonna.
Yeah, it happens. Just focus on.
He needed to do Yukikaze for the Super Bowl onto him.
Oh yeah, Yukikaze would have worked probably.
Sekajin goes for the
Understandable. Yeah, another one. Another one.
6 no. Yeah, that was a bit too ballsy from Pluton.
But yeah.
The blocks and the frame traps and the side switches. Oh, good anti-air no burst. The JB whiff. Oh no. Okay.
Super Ball.
A bit of spike, but we still. Yeah.
Nice. That's what we've been saying.
Nice. Hurin Show. Hitting so far up. Okay. him. And the 60 not take it away.
Yeah, I mean,
it's bad.
It's actually way better than you might think, because it's like essentially like a giant disjointed anti-air, a preemptive one like Kagura 6C, but like, yeah, damn, it is good. Also, because she's jumping, it also crushes lows, so yeah.
Yeah, it can be used in strike throw.
It can be used in lots of situations, and more than you might think, probably.
Yeah. And yeah, he did learn well from Shizuku. Hello, by the way, there, George. Wow, what a good use of Gravitons to pull him closer to the corner. Impressive. Vin Diesel doing it not only for the family, but for their own Twitch viewers. Speaking of which, you should check out Diesel's channel. Doing consistent streams on various fighting games. Goes for the RC, but no overhead. And a JC? Yeah. Yeah, shout out to Desselie. I was about to do it.
But yeah, I guess it was all he needed, like the Twitch shout out, and all of a sudden he's like, yeah, I'm still in this. You thought I was just throwing for content, is what he was saying.
Throwing for more matches to gather more data. Okay, good. And Region on a micro. Oh, actually, no, it wasn't a micro.
Ah, okay.
Wow. Yeah, it was. What's it called? The Megatron Graviton. Yeah, the Graviton pool made it look like a micro dash. Also, let's confirm. Yes.
Oh no, it wasn't close enough. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that was very poke. Yeah, nice low crush.
See the low crush that I told earlier about? It's coming full circle, okay. Nice block on the cross up too.
Ora Sorito. Okay, GB hitting. What I feel is picking up a red bit. What the fuck?
Oh, you can't burst. Okay, you could overdrive, but of course you don't want to, probably. Just keep it for the next round.
And a full book. Yeah. Damn. I thought there was gonna be somewhere. But yeah, well, that electro thing from out of nowhere. Not overdrive. Scared the hell out of me.
It's potentially set point for Pluton, so like, yeah, Des definitely needs to get like his streamer plot armor going if he wants to continue playing.
This still does have overdrive, so there is some wacky mixes available. Good broken bunk utilization.
Yeah, but I think Pluton might get his overdrive back too when he's burst bait. Okay, doesn't get much of it, but still, like, getting your turn back at the very least.
Okay.
Ah, nice. Nice counter JC.
Okay. Oh, one reset. Grab.
Oh no! It's a layer 0 hitting again. Run. Nothing. Throw.
In the TRM as well.
Yes.
Pluton doing the Shizuku's teachings nicely. Well done by Pluton.
Yeah. And I think he has an... You shouldn't hate him now, Pluton, since you won with him. You're a proud Jin Kisaragi player.
Yep. Okay, Pluton win. Prediction completed. But yeah, well done. Desselie, you're in? If you can get a few words. Yeah, it is what it is, truly. Okay.
He's still completely muted here. Okay, now we have him back, Des. How was it going?
Jin character. Broken ass Jin, stupid ass snowflake, infinite plus frames.
So true!
Unlucky, you know how it is. We got it next time. Mashing, of course, yes. DPRC might have hated. Fuck this game.
Yes.
Going back to Grand Blue.
Yeah, Jin is top 3, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, Jin is such a clean the fact he's honest, but in the fact that he's dishonest. So he's like a thief in law. What can you say? But you did very well. I was very impressed by Graviton. Electrocuted him and then carried him over yourself into the corner. It was pretty funny. But yeah, besides that combo, you've shown yourself very well.
I'm a bit annoyed. I don't really know how to deal with like the no tech shenanigans. Like my setup worked really well. It's a really sick 50-50 if my opponent techs. If they don't tag, then it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, best thing you can do is to try to force them to tag with 2B or something, or 2A.
Yeah, I tried that, but like it just leads to like scrambles most of the time, and then it's also like not really the like set play sequence I'm looking for necessarily.
That is true. Well, if they yeah, that is true. There's not much to do besides simply doing the ball and the electric set play, because it always forces simply to tag, otherwise you just get hit. But besides that, your combos were clean, very good consistency with them, as well as we have good patience and anti-airs on the Jean re-jumps. Yeah, he's very jumpy with that J2C of his.
Want to hear my opinion about that? I had no idea when to fucking press because everything is apparently plus, so I just like started looking for only jumps.
Yeah, that is true enough. The re-jumps with jump cancelable moves are easy to anti-air, so it is something to look out for. So you did well. Thank you for participating. We made sure to shout.
I saw the shout out mid-match.
Yeah, that power up definitely did help you out.
I lost. What do you mean?
Nah, you took that much when you shouted. We should have shouted.
Yeah, if we shouted you out every round, you would have won. But yeah,
it is.
That's the motivator.
Yeah. If you have any words you want to say besides shilling for yourself, do be welcome.
Fuck this Jin character. I think I already said like everything, that's broken ass character. Unlucky. We get it next time.
You'll get it next time.
Low tier Kokonoe signing out.
Low tier is a bit of a stretch, but
no, it's fine. She struggles, you know how it is.
You lost, so you have that privilege to say.
Yeah,
exactly. And she's weaker than mine, apparently, so yeah.
Oh, true. Anyways, thank you guys for organizing those. Thank you for commentating. Enjoy the rest of the matches. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Yeah, you as well. Have a good evening. Oh, very good one. We didn't have a bad match, and it shows very great performance by everyone.
Yeah, so, but of course, the more often we say it, the more likely it is that we get a bad match. Either way, next up we had Atmos64 on the Taiga, coached by none other than Mastfarm, and Sigma Nuke on the Hakumen, coached by Rosé on his own request. And I don't think... Oh yeah, Rosé is actually here for coaching, for interview and stuff. That's very cool to see. Hello Rosé, how are you doing?
Good answer. Anyway, do hop in the room and start with the interview. Let's see who is responsible for who. Just give me a moment. Okay, Atmos is for Master Sigma Nuke and Rosé. Okay, back to the hard edge. Yeah, Opa! So, Nuke, you decided to master all the Susanoo units, haven't you? Or at least try to.
Well, if you put it that way, then yeah.
Yeah, what did make you choose to use the Hakumen, of all people?
It's 2 letters, and everybody knows her. She's the glue eater. S.
Understood. I can respect. Rosé, coaching session. Nuke, was he quite receptive to the Hakumen game plan, knowing it very different from Susanoo?
Yeah, being totally different didn't quite hurt me that as much. Considering that I play Susano more aggressively, I just have to play Hakumen just defensively and I auto-win. It just in a matter of good reactions and
yeah,
he
had to get used to different playstyle, in the fact that Hakumen has kind of bad offense, especially compared to Susan. So
yeah,
he had to start using like really long pokes, such as the 4C and JC, you know, which is something that you don't use much with Susan, like aside from 5B, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, the coaching was good. It was fun.
Yeah. And I do hope it was fruitful as well. But yeah, let's see, Atmos. If we could get a few words of you, or do you prefer to stay silent?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, we do. No, yes.
I think I need some questions.
Yeah, what did Mastfam teach you? Since Mastfam is a pretty famous overall Taiga, if I remember, he is a hero level Taiga. So yeah, I imagine that he had quite a to share regarding the character. How do you feel about being coached?
Yeah, he showed me really many insightful things. You know, in the first week, I really learned very many things about Tiger, like, you know, his hockey, his options, his combos, what he can do. You know, just like some niche parts. I think I questioned him about it, but he just teach me the fundamentals and some simple stuff, you know, and I just play it and realize some things and ask him if that would work out. So they just pretty much sums it up.
Yeah, understandable. But what do I want to ask? Damn, I'm getting a bit tired. But yeah, how difficult Taiga?
I think the pretty much difficult part is getting just the hang of him in the start, and just I think it's kind of easy to learn him, but mastering him is really the hard part. You know, to just get to the high level that you can just chart and mesh. You know, gotta play the Oki, gotta play the setups, gotta play the neutral, gotta play really patient. You know, there's the insta blocks and stuff. No, just the fundamentals. They really matter.
Yeah, that is true. Well, we'll have to see how those fundamentals hold out for you, as well as Nuke, because this matchup is honestly quite infamous. But yeah, well, I guess we'll have to see it.
The only clip I ever saw was of Locals. How come getting Astral twice by Tiger. So I have high hopes for this.
That is fair enough. But let's hope that you can avoid that fate. Well, if you two are willing, we can start right now.
Yeah.
Unless you have... Yeah. Well.
Yeah, they are here.
I was wondering what was the awkward for. Alright, seems Mastfam decided not to join on 3, but it's fine. He's still in the chat, he can support his disciple that way.
Exactly. Again, I also write them if they're comfortable with it, because if someone is not comfortable speaking up here in voice chat, then that's totally fine. Of course, Rossi, you are not familiar with the format. You are free to commentate the match as you feel fit and chime in as much as possible. We love to see that. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, then it's also okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Thank you.
Interesting. Lancelot from FGO color. Understandable. Okay, both characters are fine with sitting this one out. Understandable.
Okay, that was a nice cut, so.
He was waiting for it the whole time. Okay, J2C. Damn, utilizing the high damage, long distance, slow combo. Low combos. 6E gets blocked. Spark Bolt hit. Okay, that is gonna be a lot of damage. good utilization of Opa. Of Totudi. Uch ty, what a Yanagi. Okay. Tsubaki? Yeah, he went for JC. Should have... if I remember correctly, Tsubaki combos. What a good cut.
2 for
Tsubaki
2,
combo. Tsubaki combos into JB on falling.
Yeah, also J2A, but from that height, I don't think so. Also, Yanagi was an almost darter, so...
Yeah, it's better to combo from one jump rather than 2 jumps. From Tsubaki.
Agito Ender was the way there, I believe.
Yeah. Okay. Tries to Kishuenma 2C, not working out. Okay. The Hakumen movement.
Oh, another cut,
again.
3 for 3. We're gonna count those.
On the 368 coming out of the subhuman self. Yutikaze does not have the Magatamas to convert. Good Agito. Damn, forcing neutral. Yeah, what do you do, Staker? Spark Bolt? Okay, this one buffing.
Yeah, I mean, we don't count those, but yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's a crouching opponent. Yeah. Oh, does not get the link. Oh, good 6A. Okay, now this time he gets
wants to
and...
Oh no, the 720. He knows how to shine. It's over.
The classic of 2B whiff into a... In this case, especially since 2B has little to no so yeah, very infamous button for whiffing.
Yeah, he's waiting for another cut. He wants to make it 4 for 4. But yeah, I mean, waiting them out and not letting them whiff is just as good.
Okay, JC. Actually, speaking of good block, speaking of long pokes, JC I feel is especially good against Tiger when landing, because most characters it whiffs on them even while. But on Taker it's gonna be less of an issue.
And this was the first blocked Spark Bolt. I'm utterly depressed about this fact.
Yeah, the perfect score is no longer achievable. Fair enough. Okay, still gets his Magatamas. Will we see a blocked Yanagi? Oh, yeah, I think he tried to spin something, but keep. Actually, what? He would press JD, he probably lost JD. If I remember correctly, 720 is T, and Magnatech 236, 236B. Think. Not too sure about Magnatech Wheel. What is the round start? 4C. The usual. 2D getting a hit. Oh.
Yeah, okay, nice conversion.
The side switch, damn.
Yeah. Think it. Interaction.
Yeah, this can be weird to convert in the corner, I know, because your usual route doesn't work that well.
Okay, that kinda counts, but not really, since he's still magnetized. Fair enough. Okay, and it seems it is 720D, my mistake.
That's still the Sakumen, so he can still make the comeback. The aggressive Hakumen just rushing in. Not working out, unfortunately.
Yeah, not this time, but those micro hops are really fucking funny. Also, I have to ask, Rose, did you teach Nuke the fact that you can do air normals for dashing?
Yeah.
Okay.
He also loves some combos, but I don't think he wants to attempt them in a match, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe later.
It's definitely more difficult. And again, then you use up 3 Magatama for... I forgot what it's called.
Tsubaki.
Yeah, and they just barrier block and you feel stupid.
Yeah.
Another cut.
Hagito is really good, however. Like, Hope Hagito is really, really good for crashing and stuff. It's just really risky.
Yeah, that is true enough. Tries to go for purple. And then landing 3C.
Oh no! It seems like a desync, yes.
Desync for you? It's fine for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm streaming, so... Okay, fatal. Okay, good, at top. Wow, the side JC loops into G... Let's go. 4K. 4.5. Into atomic... not atomic, gadget finger. JD.
Yeah, I think I don't have to boot them out, right? I hope it's...
Yeah, you don't. And the 720 Manuke is gonna die in a crater. Okay. Yeah, if it sinks back in and they press restart, rematch for you as well, then I think...
Yeah, that's good.
They just pressed it from here.
Yes, okay. And we were also able to get the real score, so everything is fine.
Yeah.
If not, then of course we would have had the Ghetto Discord stream.
Yeah, Atmos did indeed won, if you're wondering. The 720 put Nuke to rest. Good 5T. Okay. J2C. A good interrupt. Yeah, J2C at big heights still can be minus. Even hit. Wow. It has the similar problems to Valkenheim JC, where it's minus on hit. Opa. Gadget finger. Does not go for the RC, but it is fair enough. Okay, goes for it here. Into Atomic Collider. Just safe jump with JB and Yukikazu. Nice. No Magatama still. Spark Bolt. JD. Oh, 5C cut.
Oh,
wow.
Nice. Let's go.
That was very, very lucky end. This might actually generate enough meter. It will. And instant RC. Oh, and yeah.
The neutral skip.
Yeah. The neutral skip. Yanagi into Kishu. I dare say Cloud 8 Fortnite special, and I think I got the...
Yeah, I mean, I also feel like I got the seed. Yeah, it looked like that, yeah. And you got the seed as well?
Yeah.
Again.
It was doing fine. What? Unless they're trolling you, but it's unlikely. Okay, the combo is going on.
Yeah, there's some form of combo going on. It's desynced.
Yeah, we can... Okay, 6-8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for the follow. We don't have anything else to say really when it's desynced like this.
I'm just trying to decipher what are they doing, because there is an inkling of what is going on, but not too much of it. I think the match ended. Oh no, new rounds?
It's a new round, but it's just as...
Wait, maybe it's synced back in?
Yeah, I think it's synced back up in, yes. But
yeah,
I'm
the
not
new round
entirely
started.
sure.
Yeah, I think the new round started, and we see the third round faster than... Okay. Yeah, I think it's synced back in. Okay, good usage of... I get 3C and a 360. First time I actually seen a match synced back in. Yeah, good Yanagi! No follow-up. Okay, good.
Backwards hit G2A. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I've tried to cut it. Yeah, staying away, Yanagi. Good 360.
Yeah, he learned definitely that.
Okay, tried to go for a reset OD from Sigma. 720!
He's being too greedy, too aggressive, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he did have overdrive. He wanted to make something happen against it. Yeah. And... yeah, and it did fix by itself somehow. And... exactly. We saw a desynced match sync back. That's actually insane. Oh. Okay, synchronizing. The 720 is away.
Yeah.
Opa. Opa 5D counter hits. Yeah, you hit us. Okay. Again, no barrier on those air attacks. Damn, 4C.
Yeah, 4C is kinda good.
3C. Okay, good block. JD. Okay, good usage.
That was a nice 4C, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Opa. Also, speaking of, the following days they announced Nuke play with Tiger, because I imagine it's quite a specific match.
So can you repeat?
Did you teach him how to play against Tiger as a matchup?
Yeah, I taught him to basically zone him out with the pokes and to basically mash J2A against the Sparkbolt, because like it's a privilege that Hakumen has while other characters don't.
Yeah.
So I told him to be very defensive and patient, but he just likes to be aggressive. And I mean, I understand, because this matchup played optimally is really boring. Like in general, fighting Tiger optimally is really slow and
methodical, and that's not something that a Susanoo player would want to do. I can understand.
yeah.
Sometimes that itch at the back of your head simply returns, tries to bait out the spin. I get a lot of.
Nice, another cut.
Speaking of J2A, if I remember correctly, it has like 8 or 12 active.
J2A has 12 standard active frames, but it also cuts projectiles for like 20 frames or 21. I can't.
Because
it's insane. It's really insane.
The projectile cut is, if I remember correctly, it has separate hitboxes that appear differently and last
they
longer.
do, and they also have a different startup. J2A cuts projectile starting from frame 5, which is insane, honestly.
That is true.
That's
and no barrier.
60.
Crush, die. Simply said Diane does not. And 3-1 in Atmos' favor.
Yeah, I mean, both characters are very scary, and you see that Atmos definitely has like a little bit more experience, as it seems.
Yeah, it's also Horikato is saying the hatred with no context. Okay. And true, the neutral in this match.
That was a clash.
It's crazy.
Wait,
it
apparently it does, yeah.
That I did not know.
Okay, be careful in the future for Seeden. Good conversion and decent burst. Wow, was ready for that. To see?
I think it was a little bit too late and still got hit. Unfortunate.
Yeah, actually just hit from the top ropes.
Yeah, and Atmos definitely showing that he knows the
bombos.
The bombos there.
JP. Oh, what was that sexy? That GP was good, but... Or actually, well, can GP... If Hakumen is falling... Upper? I guess we'll never know.
You will never know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, magnetism routes on board.
And tries to go for a reset with 2B, but not biting. The lows.
Oh
and
no, reset.
That was a reset.
Yeah, the famous whack-ass mix Tiger is known for. I see it more than I probably
you'd
should.
like to, yeah.
Yeah, but it's fine. But, wow, what a JA. Does not get a full confirm. Good, patience.
Yeah, I think he's waiting for. He's trying to get a 720, seeing how many of the other matches went.
Yes, as I was saying, dashing.
Yeah.
Grab. And purple roll.
TRM.
Yeah.
At the end, yeah. But I'm pretty sure that the first jump was supposed to be the 720.
Yeah. But 4-1. But yeah, as I said, that very good option to certainly teach him how to do dash up specials on Airborne. He almost got it fully with the charge 16, but go a bit early though. Okay. Not close enough. Damn.
Yeah, force the neutral all the way. But unfortunately, Armor goes through, and now Sigma is on the back foot.
Now Tiger is at advantage. Oh no.
Oh, yeah, that was a good snipe with the Spark Bolt, because, like, Sigma couldn't go back anymore. Unless Sigma wanted a negative penalty, but yeah.
Okay. Good Agito on the Atomic Collider, that was all.
I think he found it out, and now if he done the...
Good Yanagi. Into... Goes for the Hataru. It's purple throw. 5C counter.
That was not part of the coaching, honestly.
Maybe it can hit green.
When the coach disassociates with the disciple, understandable.
Yeah, this post was not made by the coach gang. He trying to use JC on the JD. Agito. Speaking of Agito, man, that actually will kill.
Oh shit, yeah.
Damn.
Honest damage.
Honest damage Tiger is known for. Ay. Yeah. Oh well. Still very high too. Okay. Oh, almost got hit by the follow-up on the guard point. 2D not working out. 5C. Oh, the 6C! Okay, the loops. Impressive. 4K into magnetic gadget finger. Goes. He tried to go for the Nessica mix, I think.
But yeah, keeps reapplying magnetism over and over, so advantageous position for the Tiger player.
Okay. Oh, JC.
Okay, yeah, nice JC there.
That was a nice JC.
Okay, that was a JC. 6 Tsubaki.
Nice.
Oh.
No conversion, unfortunately.
Yeah. That could have been a very Santetsu into him. 30 seconds on the clock. Taker doesn't need to do anything. Sigma is without overdrive, and he instead got it to the heart, and you're too late. He gives love the bad name. Okay. GG's, Atmos and Nuke. Very well played from Atmos this game. And the Kobe pastas come out as soon as the match is over, of course. Okay. Well, that was a bit tragic for the Disciple, but yeah, that was very well played for Atmos. Good at controlling the pace of the game, as well as what's it called? Controlling the pace. Okay, both of them are here. Well done. Let's start with the dressing down. First of all, I have to say, Sigma, good usage the dash airborne Tsubaki. Simply put, you didn't manage to capitalize on it too much. That was unfortunate. But the fact that you know about it is very great. And yeah, I think you leaned too much, even though it was still, yeah, it was kind of hard to nitpick anything about this matchup. The best thing I could say that you try to use up Agito when you do like a knockdown on Tiger. Wait, I got cut out. When you try to do a left right with, that could be also cool. Wait.
Yeah.
Is it I or I don't hear Nuke for some reason?
I also don't hear
him. Okay. Everyone was just saying it's just Tiger. Like what else do you want me to say?
Yeah, it's Tiger. We saw the 8k call.
Like it's already hard for me to pull up high damage without OD.
Yeah.
And then to play against 13k, behemoth. It's just a different level. Not to mention that I like parried some moves that should have at least get me a counter, and it just didn't happen. Just
Still,
hello game.
You did manage to get a Kishu Enma off of those non-grabs.
I was trying to do a catch reset. Well, like, did you see when I did like the J2A?
J2As.
214B in the air. I was trying to dash forward to catch him, and he tagged a bit faster.
Yeah, fair enough. Still, you did fairly well with the and yeah, so you did show yourself from a good side. So stand up, be proud, you're strong.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna keep my Hakumen just for a matchup for Susanoo. I'm just gonna keep killing Tigers. Also, Don, I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, what do you want to ask me?
Why? Why? So why? Do you comprehend how much Tigers I have fought in 1 month in weeklies, in Wednesday weekly? Fucking 5 in a row. I'm losing my mind.
Yeah, as well as putting you as Hakumen against Tiger.
I can give you a pretty good answer if I'm not mistaken. The reason is because this is a hard call out, but like, let me check again. Not that I'm telling something wrong. Yeah, the reason is that the 9 players didn't pull up to coach.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
Atmos wanted to play 9 before that, and then I was like, okay, we can't find a 9, and then he was like, okay, next up is Tager in line, and then we had like a Tager goat. And
also, like, I was surprised when I saw level 31. It's just got me a bit sus on that. It's like, okay, I'm not winning that.
That was a bit of a question.
Atmos, you looked like really, really strong. Honestly, like 8k bombos, everything. Like Sigma, they definitely had the uphill battle to climb. So I was actually surprised because I thought like, okay, both of you will be like on a sub, and then Atmos just looks like if he was playing his main.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, it was very scary.
What do you have to say for yourself, young man?
I will hunt every last Tiger that's alive in Europe.
So true. Join.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's just all pure gap, you know.
It's gap on Tiger with 13k. So true.
It's still a gap, you know.
Dude, why when I fucking parry your attacks, just how come he doesn't want to grab?
Yes, he's a jolly guy.
At least I landed some supers, which is good. I wanted to do a 10k combo in corner. I was banking on you too.
Yeah, that's not happening, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. But yeah, still, yeah, we saw your Tiger. It was pretty good, nothing much to say. You're solid. Well done. Like, I literally have nothing much to say about. Yeah, you can get out now. Good luck.
Thank you so much for hosting.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to see you too, and have a great rest of the evening.
You too.
And thank you, Rosé.
Bye. Yeah,
Bye.
Thank you too. Bye. Thanks for hosting. Bye bye.
Bye.
And next up we have our US match, CalamityChaser and Hina, coached by Ed Swang, Derp, like a fellow American, of course, and then our very own European Yujika. And yeah, I'm just writing this up because I was sleeping a little bit before.
Yeah, it is getting pretty late. Thankfully, yeah, it is a time for NI fellows, since it's gonna be midday for them, or at the very least evening.
Exactly, and that's mostly the reason why we switched from Friday to Sunday, and also it has a period to be like very good. Hello, Yujika, how are you doing? And hello as well.
Been a while.
You guys sound okay, or?
Yeah, you sound good. You sound good.
Sound great, yes, indeed.
Okay, because I'm outside. How are you doing today, man?
For thousands of years, I have slumbered. Who dares? Oh, hi, guys.
General Kenobi.
I had to make that reference. It's too good.
Yeah. Actually, hello Derp. Haven't seen you
Hello.
in like 2 years, I think.
Yeah, I've been stuck in the what's it called, college blender into the exam oak.
Yeah, understandable. I to those do not know, I've met Derp like 2 years ago or 2.5, when I was starting out, and we met on like some random streamer server, and then we just went our ways. But now your microphone is ass,
I couldn't hear you over the earring.
The fucking tornado started.
I can't hear you over the airplane. What were you saying?
Okay, the tornado has come. It's somewhere out there. Anyway,
I hope it's not me.
It is you.
It's me. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Outside right now. Yeah, I was on a Valentine's Day date, so I'm outside right now. I was playing golf.
Fair enough. Okay.
But,
let's get this interview.
Yeah, wait. Let me. I think I'm just gonna mute for a bit.
Okay, fair enough. At least get inside.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I walk in the chicken shop and then just speak.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it should work. Just pretend you're on a business.
Also, we are waiting for Hina to join the room, but she won't be joining voice chat.
Fair
as
enough.
she noted beforehand. But yeah.
Wait. Hina said, "Oh shit." Let's see.
Wait. Let me change it to speaker. See if it gets any better. Yeah.
Yeah, let's hope.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, the mobile Discord demo.
How's it now?
We hear you.
Hold on, that's not on speaker.
Yeah, it's fine.
How's it now?
It's patchy, but
you cut out.
Anyway, let us. I was in a game. In a game. Sorry. Anyway,
They already starting. Okay, that's.
Yeah, already. Derp.
Wait, we're starting already.
Yeah,
actually, that was not planned, but they apparently the players were
what
just
happened
like
to our motivational speeches before the game?
Yeah.
Don't care. Do it now. Do it.
Okay. The speech. Okay, so everybody should be supporting Hazama because the opponent is an Izayoi player. We should boo and.
Whoa. All right. Okay, how do you answer that, Yujika? Come on, give us the song.
Okay. First of all, fuck Hazama. Okay, he's carried as fuck. Okay, Izayoi players work hard, bro. And I don't want to hear
No.
I don't want to hear nothing else. We work hard. Listen,
sorry,
Hazama players are rich kids who go to private schools. Izayoi players grow up in the fucking slums. And we work our way out. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you have to pull yourself up by the bootstraps.
The slums. You mean the 1%? You mean the 1% inside?
We're bottom 1. We're bottom 1%. That's what I'm telling you. We're bottom 1 on the tier. There's bottom 1% in life. Yeah, we work hard in life and in game. Yeah, you best believe every stock is earned. Yeah.
So true. Even an OG. Okay.
Yeah.
Including the
OD is just government support, okay?
Ram is doing like great combos though right now. I mean, tier discussion on the side. I know that Hazama is very difficult. I suffered through that recently as well. But yeah.
So one thing I know, love about Rem is that they have a very decent, solid combo game plan.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that getting a hang of Hazama neutral is kind of rough.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, that's every house. You win some, you learn some.
You have to go through this process at some point in your.
And now, if you really want to get the execution, you need to sacrifice a goat.
That is true. After all.
Oh no!
Okay, you just died.
Yeah, just like that. Counter assault, good one.
Not the government fund trust fund, baby.
Guys, I just want to say something quickly. I don't want to take up too much time because I don't want to hear it. But all I want to say to my student is, look, you don't have to believe in yourself. You just believe in me, who believes in you. Yeah, you can do that.
Gurung Lagan looking head ass.
I'll be watching
We know what you
from above, bro. I'll be watching.
You'll be cheering.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck to Yuri.
Peace.
If Rem is listening to me now, get this! You're better!
Get that government-funded motherfucker out of here.
It's time to show the American toxicity! Let's go!
Let's go, yeah.
It looks like this,
yeah. To be fair, Americans are known for being more, like, friendly toxic. In Europe we're either well behaved or we're toxic in two ways.
That's wild.
Yeah, we're either toxic or we're behaved. But
wait, hold on. So what you're saying is that when I what's it called? So when you're friends with someone, you call them a motherfucker, they won't call you motherfucker back. They just punch you.
No, they will if you're friends, but they won't like strangers won't appreciate it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nah, that's actually understandable.
Yeah, it's just like if you're with friends, you can call them masters. You can call.
Wait,
tell
hold on.
Tell them to the famous LTG quote. No. But damn, that 5-8 does not issue crouching.
Yeah, I mean that's normal from lots of characters, but you know, you're privileged.
I just forgot that Izayoi, the government-funded character, has 5-8 doesn't hit crouching.
One thing I like about what's it called, Rem's opponent is that they're using OD very well. Like they're getting the stocks and they're trying to smother out the Hazama player very well.
Yeah.
As I said that,
you shouldn't have said anything. Yuri with instant burst does not want to say that.
Yeah, but then again, has been showing like very well that she knows how to operate around this matchup. Ooh, Hotenjin.
Okay. Ooh, cheatier DP go. Let's fucking go.
Hey man, if you didn't keep it real, it's a reversal. Should have kept it real.
3 frames is in fact a decent for being a reversal, but yeah, you know, no invo.
Nah, the invo comes from your heart. You every Hazama player know this. You gotta believe.
You gotta believe.
Oh shit! Stop! Duck and hide!
Okay.
They got a gun. Wait,
yeah, one remaining.
Oh.
Nice. The clash of the clash. Nice.
So funny thing that what's it called? Zanega wasn't supposed to win, but it wasn't because. It wasn't because unfortunately, if Zanega clash, they could just DP again, and then you just god.
Yeah, that is true. But to be fair, they held it.
Okay, charge DP accomplishes
They were
nothing,
waiting
but yeah.
Hey man, it's just like Naruto. If you what's it called? Now hold that B button, it's gonna get stronger. Trust.
So true.
Hey.
With the what's called? Mizuchi Reka-san.
That was a very good awareness from Rem. Considering that they knew that all they need to do was just do the basic B and B.
And take away the round. Let's fucking go. But yeah, what I like is that even though now I just remembered. Yeah, as we
Yuri with the walk up.
Yeah, walk up slowly and burst.
But to be fair, like the background is that Hinata isn't that accomplished with fighting games. I think BlazBlue is their first fighting game, and actually they are doing like very good for what I've been told.
Very good combos. It's just a bit of awareness. Good. We call it barrier for respectful.
No, that was actually fantastic.
Yeah, I agree. Opa, good J to C with
Oh my!
Yeah, the small distance on that DP can hurt the character quite.
Okay, but to be fair, she needs that.
Yeah, she needs some kind of weakness. Good B usage.
Yep.
Oh, the cancel with the stance for the. Oh, sorry. Let's go.
Good delay stagger. This is where it gets scary.
Okay, the stocks are in. The Wall Street is in fact full of money. Damn, the money is going down the drain. Good.
Nah, this is better than the bang and nail economy. What the hell is this? She regrow her stock. Oh fuck.
Yeah, at the very least she can fucking gain bank. Okay, good. Bait first as well with that 60.
I mean, the same is true for Hazama, so he's like an office worker who gets a robust income with two chains.
Oh my god!
Nice.
There was no way they could have dodged that.
Yeah,
there was no way.
It was decided. Justice for Riser hitting Hazama in the back. The head.
The office worker having to deal with loss be like.
Yep, having to deal with the tax collector.
Okay, this looks like a desync.
No, it looks fine to me.
It's probably only on my screen, and I'm gonna.
I'm actually fine with this because now all Rem need to do is hit them once with a really big hit. Well, okay, a really big second hit.
Okay, and
here it is.
There it was.
And there it is again. So my bad.
It's simply how it be. Wait, it's not a reset.
It's not a drop,
it's a reset. Yeah, it's not a drop, it's a reset. It's all planned, trust.
Okay, open connection was lost, but I think I still have your stream, if anything, yeah. We're gonna have the good old Discord stream in the end. But
wait! Round start again?
Don't worry about the audio, it's copyright. Opa.
Wait, hold on, let me...
Yeah?
It's LobCorp! No, I know this!
Yes. I placed... what's it called? The second alarm on Izayoi, because you have to block Izayoi.
No, the PTSD! The white light! Stay away from me!
Hi there!
But yeah, generally speaking,
goodbye!
It looks more like Hina might get PTSD from Hazama, which, to be fair, I also share with her, so you're not alone.
That is true. Okay.
I can understand that. Hazama is very obnoxious to deal with once you got into the game. He's a very fast-paced character that's... Well, he literally can be anywhere on the screen, and if you don't check yourself, you're gonna get through wrecked.
Yourself, yep. Okay, the blue beat as well. But, the very best thing to learn about Mizuchi is to learn how to control the screen with the character hands. Especially since Oppa, he really does love his air approaches, since, let's be real here, he doesn't have legs. He's a crippled office worker. Give him a bit of a break. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, would you ever want to run in a speedo suit?
Yeah, like a... what's it called? 3-piece.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh and my!
Very forward-moving person.
Hey man, just like Naruto, a whole forward Hazama main will do that.
Yeah.
And
you will get rewarded for all.
Yep. Also, you just gotta play faster than them.
Yeah. Also, a small nod from me to CalamityChaser for including us in his.
Yeah, I also saw that right now. It's kind of funny.
That's pretty cute, not gonna lie. Okay, going into the install already. The second forum. Okay, 2 stocks on deck. Okay, but it gets inherited with 5C.
I agree with that, OD, concerning that Yuri really wants to. What's it called? Rem has shown that they can. Oppress if you don't have stocks, and now Yuri is trying to adapt to that situation. But I think they're gonna need to adapt a little bit faster. Oh god!
Yeah. They're already in the last match.
Yeah, Ram is just too clean on the Hazama, not gonna lie. Like, if I didn't know that they are, I think a Rachel main, I would think they'd be in Hazama main.
Well, to be fair, I can say that they're not a Hazama main by one thing only. No 6A into whole tangent, in fact.
Oh, that's true.
No. Why would
6B also works, right?
Yeah.
It's actually real. But to be fair, you don't need 6A if the opponent's getting hit by you.
Yeah, that is true. Why change things when they work? Like, it's like saying in a factory, don't fix what isn't broke. So yeah.
Exactly. Hey, you did what's it called? Punish me for doing this? Oh my god!
Like, if that caught the roll, that would have been a disaster.
Nah, if that caught that roll, we might have to move Hazama up a tier, up to a pressure tier.
Actually, yeah, the ops tier.
Can't wait to do for himself. Oh no!
From the tired office worker to the op. Imagine that.
Oh.
Okay, good. OD 8 seconds on the clock. Oh, and that
no,
no, RC.
That's not it. Okay.
Astareya. Oh, no,
unfortunate, not confirming. But
and
yeah,
the cross up.
Gets the cross up. Nice. Let's go, Hina.
Okay.
Let's make this count.
Wait, is it Yuri or Hina?
I have no clue.
The name mix-up continues.
Yeah, the mix-up of the names is at any point in time.
Bring back 9 million ancestor right here, right now.
How the fuck do you know that? I don't think you're in school.
Because I was there. I was a part of it.
Goddamn. Goddamn. Alright, fair enough.
That was one of the reasons why it got popular.
Yeah. It was a while back, wasn't it?
Yes.
But fair enough. Okay, good. Cancel with. Yeah.
Oh, good block.
But, okay. This block, yeah. And the conversion? What was it? I was about to say, I've actually managed to ramp it.
He got
Yeah.
Why did that work? I have so many questions.
Yeah. Somehow it clashed.
No.
Even though it was bumpy. Wait.
We are
Wait a
popping
second.
off, so it's the first match for Hina. Let's go.
Yeah. Wait a second.
Showing signs of life.
Is Fraser not projectile property but body property?
Apparently. I thought it was a projectile this entire time.
I thought so too. God damn.
I guess we just been gaslighted by the entire community. Holy shit!
Yeah, the government lied to us once again. Who'd have thought?
The both are fucking drones.
Yep. Anyway, I was about to say I actually managed to rent out a weekly exhibition for like 6 months ago. Yeah, it was the ancestor bracket. It was insane.
Everyone's bang. No in between.
Everybody was at least an ancestor. I've managed to get the Asians in, the Americans, Europeans.
Oh yeah, the silver was in there, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, there was Crouton and what's a scepter. Crouton was playing the scepter.
Right now, both of them are trying to maneuver the neutral.
Yeah, playing a bit more patient from both these players. In a good way. Oh, no catch on the roll. Sorry, 5B. Even though far-reaching does not hit. Mizuchi
no! Okay, this is getting we really hitting emergency too. I know what you are.
This is guy. Projectiles?
You got.
Oh no!
No, my god!
No, we have it.
Keep it simple, yeah.
And keep it killing. Go, set point for CalamityChaser.
That was very scary.
What is 6D? At 6D! Oh no. Okay, get stocks.
Stocks on the bed.
Okay, not too close to burst. For Yuri. Okay, I'm feeling an exceed coming.
This might be a bad situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
+3. Yeah, has to hold. Both.
Yeah, this is.
Oh no!
That was anime as shit!
I actually held my breath. What the fuck? I love BlazBlue.
We all
Truly a peak game.
Yeah, peak game. Let's go.
Okay. Drop them down.
DP?
DP7.
Oh, I tried to use the teleportation frame. DP bait, but good. Abare. Oh, conversion? Does not get a high jump. The double tap with no stocks.
They're still in green.
Yep, and that should be killed. As well.
I think Rem will try to, what's it called? Press counter assault. Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
Honestly. Oh.
Jigaku. The Venom Sword. 5B also doesn't allow PG. With active frames on the 5B. Justice.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Those whiffs. Seriously. Kidding. Oppa. Oh, does not get the timings right. Good OD.
OD. It's party time.
Oh, 3C. Yeah. It's such a good button.
It's plus and oh god.
Yeah. And it's a high damaging starter. Damaging tool. One hit. Yeah, JA. Yuri bringing it. Not letting CalamityChaser team over.
Yeah, they don't waste a second there though. They are mashing that rematch button.
This is the most.
Yeah.
Hazama players when they have to block an Izayoi is internal playing.
You can just put it into when X character has to.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
What was I about to say? Yeah, in order to be washed, be clean. Yeah, as faster you get washed, the faster we become cleaner, as we see here.
Ooh.
That's why Yuri has been bringing it back right now. Yuri's been washed, now it's time to be clean.
It really looks like this, yes.
Good.
Oh, 6B, that was a misinput on a 6-5. Good counter assault. Oh, bait.
Oh!
Overhead, good block.
Good in the
Good man.
Nice.
I think Yuri got the download. They started to figure out what's it called? Rem attack pattern. And they're doing so well with the Abare.
God, no, don't tell me Yuri is playing Dark Souls.
No, they are playing. Oh my god!
Actually, wait a second, that's actually insane. 3 frames? It punishes? It punishes Saraya. Holy fuck.
It's very fast. You just have to be ballsy.
Yeah. And gets the blue beat as well. Blue is true. Okay,
BlazBlue, my bad.
Yeah. Gotta learn from somewhere. Opa. Good JB. 2A. Good patience from
nice EA.
Into the corner.
I really like that EA because it not only stopped what's it called? Them getting a stock, but they also just oh my god, that's scary.
Yeah. Okay. Oki Tenkai. Oh, it did that. Okay. Tenkai. Cool. What the? Oh, yes! A frame trap got punished.
Oh no!
Yeah,
never mind.
This is it.
60 again.
Yeah. And CalamityChaser throwing the knives. Yuri chasing down at Calamity and taking it.
That was so.
This was quite anime, not gonna lie.
That was a high set indeed.
I can't believe it. Your spirit lives on. The reversal tension. It's here.
It's real. Can we get much higher?
Can we get much higher?
So high. Okay, now that CalamityChaser, very well played by you. Do you want to say you also really look like a proper Hazama main rather than a Rachel player? How did you effectively get to learn Hazama that quick?
So this may come as a shock, but I started off on Hazama. I don't really even play Rachel. I'm just in the Rachel Discord. I'm gravitating more toward 9 and Carl now, but you know.
Understandable. So you lied to us.
Yeah, so I lied.
Yeah, sure, I lied.
No.
The real beginner was there all along.
Bro, I'm too young for this. I can't believe I've been catfish on a resume.
Yep, just like that.
It's funny too because when when me and Rem start trying to figure things out, I went in thinking that they're going to not be familiar with Hazama game plan at all. To my surprise, they got the basic B&B down. They have an understanding of their neutral. And then it just went from there. I was more shocked that they were this prepared.
Like, oh, gee, I didn't know your game like that.
My bad, fam.
Yeah, my bad, Slime. Well done. But yeah, GG's to both of you. This was quite a hype set with all the hot engines and the teleports and the body involves. It was one of the better sets today, along with the set between Speedyblue and Shibratus, as well as, I believe, Speedyblue and Shibratus with CalamityChaser and Hinamakura.
Yeah, or just Hina in short, like written in hiragana. For everyone interested, also like Ancestor, when you said we had a Japanese person, damn, I'm tired. We had a Japanese person. Yeah, that was Rem. It was
that was me all along.
Yes.
God, man.
A mix-up with question.
The mix-up permission granted.
Also, I want to give like special shout-outs to Hina because, like, again, Hina wrote me like would love to get coaching and is struggling a lot in ranked. Had a 0% win rate in ranked when she wrote me. So I was definitely thinking like, okay, I wasn't sure how this was gonna turn out, but then again I saw how strong Rem was, and then I was even more fearful of Hina getting completely washed, but Hina hold her own, so like that on your own, like getting that one match here on that Hazama gold was pretty nice, commendable.
It's 5-2, but yeah, Hina really did show her. Even though she felt kind of awkward in the beginning because she was kind of overwhelmed, but she brought it back. Good use of OD, good use and frame traps. Very good, very well done by him. Great to see. And yeah, as we said, as I said in the beginning, we were looking for to expanding further than EU, and that includes NA and Asia. So if you're watching the stream from regions, simply register in the if you so desire, and you may become part of the Ikaruga Disciple Festival International. Speaking of, Don, do you have the? I think we need to update the. We do have the regions.
Yeah, I have like a region documented. Let me check if I can. I think I can show it up though. Or can I?
The link for the document is in the Twitch chat for those interested. And while Don is pulling up the document, I just have to say I'm tired because I was casting an Asian tournament today as well, and it lasted hours. So I've casted 7 hours today. I'm yapping out of my fucking mind.
Time for you to
I was one down playing Carl, by the way.
That's insane.
Understandable. Wait.
Wait, what?
I didn't hear. Wait, can you repeat that? I think I don't understand that.
Rem said I was the one downplaying Call, and I screamed, "That's insane!"
It was you! You fiend! No, you insignificant fuck!
Rage or genuine downplaying, call it.
My brother in Christ. God damn it, literally rent-free. I have been defeated.
We must now upplay Terumi.
Yeah, so Makoto even.
Exactly, to balance the power of structure.
Yeah. So Don still hasn't brought the document.
Yeah, I to make it a little bit cleaner though, but still, I think it's okay now.
Yeah.
I hope you can see it, but yeah, just make sure to check out all the options, as again we have like a few more people from the US East who wanted to participate, but then again I took the first two that done, and yeah, Hina is still okay, did re-register herself, I suppose. Just writing herself in again, because I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, it's also different, written different. One thing that I want to tell you is write in the comment where you are, any BlazBlue related Discord, because if you're only like, for instance, in the Lychee Discord, then I have no clue where to find you without you telling me. And I'm not in the Lychee Discord anyway, but I would join the Lychee Discord, even though I despise her. Not her gameplay though. I'm not.
Fair like enough. That. Yeah. Not like that.
But yeah,
but not like us.
That is pretty much all. Thank you everyone for participating. I mean, we had like the interview right now, and it's getting late, especially for Ancestor. I'm gonna make a short service announcement next Sunday. I will be learning Russian on stream, because that was what the Wippon was used for. Like, the winner of the Wippon on the last Tenjo's Dojo bi-monthly tournament that I host, only for Europeans, unfortunately. Yeah, he wants me to learn Russian, and we're gonna try that out a little bit. Like,
if you need help, you know who.
And yeah, we're gonna rate a Handsome Folk right now, but I might be back myself later on, because I kind of want to play a Japanese game on stream, maybe, because I had fun playing Community Pom, or like fumbling through Community Pom, is that? But yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
You guys have all the time you want to say why I'm searching for someone who we can rate.
Yeah, lads, you start. You go first, and you can rate the Zeal. Okay, lads, any finishing words from you?
It was fun.
Oh, I bet sure am. Fuck. I bet your ass it was. I cannot think.
Well, my finishing word is that play CF, enjoy yourself, and hop on Lobotomy Corp. See me in Lobotomy Corp.
See me lobotomized, please.
Yep.
But yeah, with you, it have been Don Vipo, Ancestor, as your hosts, and the variety of wonderful and fun people hang around with as disciples and masters. See you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Cut.
Perfect,
lads.